Look around, leaves are brown, and the sky is a hazy shade of winter. A hazy shade of winter. Look around, leaves are brown, and the sky is a hazy shade of winter. A hazy shade of winter. And the sky is a hazy shade of winter.
Who wants to do the recap?
I can do it.
Okay.
So we start in a melee, and basically we pwn Janth and company. We do a bunch of cool stuff, and as we slaughter through them, their souls try and leave their body, but freeze in like the depths of the library there, or the museum. Sorry. So we dispatch them. We leave towards the abjuration tower. We can see up at the observation deck. There's like another group of people, and we talk about what to do. We decide it's best just to long rest quickly and just get past the force field. That's kind of priority one. So we head into the tower, into one of the chambers that we've slept before, Gabar, alarms, all the doors, and we go through all 8 pieces of the arcane octad to talk about just like how we're going to do them. We figure out what we're going to do. We have some chats with each other as we all take watches. It's just all the sads, all the closure. We long rest and level up. We exit the abjuration tower and head from the pillar of the central tower. There's like a one pillar that connects to the ground. So we basically cook it there as quick as possible, where we see 10 observers overhead circling the platform that we need to do this ritual on. So we perform the ritual. Secrets are shared, and it's insane and emotional. Quintus says he's like basically lost all hope, and he's like led people to their doom. Illican is like killed 10 Towerners, like low-key kind of a bloodthirsty murderer. V is Baldur's Gate incarnate and has a tadpole in her head. Sapphira wanted to kill Big Smile because he was able to wield the power of the Frostmaiden without turning. Gapar just straight up enjoyed the taste of human flesh. Big Smile wanted to get back to glory at all costs and also was in love with V. Vlyn said she was protective of Shieldsy because she felt that she was the weakest out of everyone. And the girl in the trials was her niece. And Sonar admits that he saw Sapphira put an axe to Big Smile's neck, and he admits that he actually cares for all of us, not just his heir there. So we complete the rest of the rituals, and all the arcane symbols go inert, and the gate opens, and we're actually able to step through the force field. We step inside to this strut, which is like hollow all the way up, and we go on a disc that like sucks us in this tube upwards, and we step onto this balcony, which leads to a set of mahogany doors where V immediately doubles over in pain as her attunement to her ring is severed. And at that moment, like a tear rips from reality above us, and these tentacles like slither in from this gaping maw, and a nautiloid ship starts to hover over the city, and 2 more like emerge from the wrists. And the Illithids have come, and V's mind rings. The spindle is mine.
Very, very good. So, here's what happens. We open up. Pitch black. You know, Icewind Dale, Rime with Frostmaiden, pitch black. And then we just hear do 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 of V's heart pounding in her chest. And you know that when you have that horrible migraine where your heartbeat sort of echoes in your mind and it throbs your mind, we sort of get the feeling of that through a audio-visual medium, and we sort of slowly open up on V, who has just, had this thought in her mind, and her gaze will turn upward, and we'll get a close-up of her, and her gaze will turn upwards, and this camera will sort of zoom out, and we just see these 3 nautiloid ships hovering above Yithrin, which are, the ships themselves are pretty fucking large in comparison to Yithrin, but Yithrin itself is also very large, so they're not like too big for this room, right? There are this chamber that they're in, right? The cave. You all panic a little bit as you will see purplish colored light on one of the nautiloid ships starts to glow, and you hear this vibration, this quickening vibration, and then a blast of light emits from one of these ships and smashes towards you guys, and you think like, oh fuck, we're gonna die, but it hits the side of the force field that wraps around the tower of Iriolarthas, and then another one hits the other side of the force field that wraps around the tower of Iriolarthas. They then begin, these other 2 ships separate from the bigger black one and start levitating around the city, blasting the city with these rays of light. But when these rays of light hit the city, they detonate and explode, and it's kind of like the Chartling Dragon's breath, ray that sort of creates a line of destruction across the ground. And the whole city fucking rocks and shakes. What would you guys like to do?
Via, you okay?
That we're in here.
Thank God.
There's a way out of here.
There is, you are standing on a, currently standing, I should have reiterate. You are currently standing on a, kind of like a balcony. It's like the entranceway, right? But it's, 100 some odd feet in the air. Here, let me pull you guys over a map. So you can kind of see there's like those 2 little strut things on the side. Between those is a set of stairs and a door, a big grand mahogany door. That's where you guys are currently standing, but there's also like nautiloid ships like over here on this side that are blowing up parts of the city.
We safe as long as that force field's up?
Certainly hope the power of the Mythalar is able to withstand this bombardment.
Raises the question of how long it's going to be up.
Want to sit around and find out? Guess we just press into this thing. Are we expecting Iriolarthas? I guess it doesn't matter. We only got one way we can go.
Only to find out.
He's certainly expecting us.
I'll approach the mahogany doors and see if they're locked.
No.
Swing them, open them.
Yep. They are pull doors. So you pull them open, and the ice and stuff in. Actually, this probably isn't as coated in ice and stuff as you would expect, because like ice kind of falls into it. But there's been a force field over it for a long, long time, so maybe there isn't that much ice. You pull the doors open with a little bit of resistance. Let me pull you over to a map in a moment after I put everybody's tokens on them. You will recall that the Shield Guardian could not come. Right, should have everybody's token on the map already.
Was he hiding or was he standing guard?
No, he went to hide. Or he went into a building. Belin pointed him into a building. Now I'll put you guys
Yeah,
over.
I'll just make sure.
And we are shift ping. You are faced, you see that sort of where Big Smile is, those sort of white doors. Let me open them. And I will tell you what you see.
.38 hit points can't be right. On V.
That can't be right.
On me?
Yeah.
Do you have access to my character sheet?
It should be
'Cause
58. Yeah, I
my
can
my
fix-
health on my character sheet is right.
I got it. There you go. All right, so when you open this door, right, you're not exactly sure what you're expecting. But with the horror outside and the cold and the frozen, this is not what you were expecting to see. Chamber music washes over you as you open the door and enter a ballroom. The contrast between the desolate, frozen ruins outside and the opulent grandeur within is stark and breathtaking. Your gaze is immediately drawn upward to the magnificent domed ceiling, adorned with intricate patterns of golden filigree. Tall, arched openings line the perimeter of this chamber, their grandeur matched only by the towering pillars that flank them. The room is alive with movement and color. A dozen or more figures draped in flowing silk garments, holding colorful hand masks and feathered fans. Noble courtiers laugh and gossip as servants weave among them, bearing silver platters laden with sugared treats and drinks. At the very, very far end of the chamber, way down yonder, is an open archway that points directly outside, facing a second tower. You have to like get closer to really see that. But you just open the door and you are met with a literal grand ball.
This can't be real, can it?
When you walk in, some of the patrons notice you and, you know, keep their masks on.
Take a step into the room. What the fuck's going on?
You are, when you step in, what appears to be a human servant, but he has like slicked back blue hair, and he's got blue eyebrows and a blue mustache. Obviously, this is like some sort of fashion statement, but he's wearing the garments of like a servant. He will say something to you in Loros. Those of you that can understand will know that he said, may I take your hat or coat?
But reach out, and does my hand go through him?
You touch him. He is very disturbed by this.
The fuck is going on?
He will say, it is a ball in... Oh, but you don't speak Laura, so he doesn't know
No.
that you say that. That's true. My bad.
Kid, I'm kind of freaking out here.
I think he's real. He's asking if he wants your coat. Did you want? He wants to take your coat.
The fuck?
Actually,
these
I think he would have said hat, coat, or staff.
Maybe is this like a simulacra thing? Big Smile like stumbles across the word. He only heard it that one time. These were real people. They'd be freaking out that we just busted in here.
The tower shakes.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, we won't behoove us to sit still. Something like that.
Yeah.
Can I talk to this guy? If I speak out to him, and be like, do you know what year it is by chance?
He will sort of furrow his brow at you. And we'll say an appropriate year for if it was, 2,000 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Is the master of the tower available?
He will say, Archmage Iriolarthas is not available. He does not wish to join us tonight.
Let's just get through this.
And like Magen are visibly Magen, right? Like,
Yeah,
they
oh, yeah.
couldn't be.
Yeah, you don't see any Magen.
Right, so either these things are, kind of constructs or something, or perhaps Iriolarthas actually figured out the obelisk. Is that plausible?
I don't know, but our answer is not in this room.
Could I do a detect thoughts on this guy?
Absolutely. You do a to detect thoughts and get absolutely nothing. No connection whatsoever.
Guys, I'm not picking anything up off this guy. I don't know if he's human or not, but nothing's there.
In fact, I'll even give you this, V. You can extend out that once you think, well, that guy has absolutely nothing. That's strange. So you reach out, see if you find anybody, and you do. Only 3 people.
In this entire room?
Yep. And this is a chock full of people. And they all have that ostentatious hair that's like it's like the Capitol in Hunger Games, right? Where they have weird
Really?
blue. Yeah, oh yeah. They're like all over the place.
So
but
like
there's only 3 people.
other than the 3 people other than our party.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Guys, I'm not getting anything from this guy, but I do sense someone here. Can I like go in that direction? Because I think with detect thoughts, I know
Yeah.
that creature's location.
For sure. Yeah. You want to head into this ball?
Do you think that's a good idea?
Why
We're
not?
gonna have to get
Yeah.
through, regardless.
I'm gonna be
Alright,
right
so-
on her hip though if she's going into this room.
Okay.
Follow me, I guess.
Does everyone
Yes.
walk into the area?
Yep.
Such strange clothing they are wearing.
Are you not wearing like the same thing that we got in the? Don't you have like their clothing?
Don't you have their clothes on? Did you put the storm thing on?
It's a tasteful cloak.
It's
not
basically
ostentatious.
like that.
Yeah. But the servant will close the door behind you guys. And as you guys make your way through this ball, a servant with a tray of snacks, little finger treats, will sort of place the tray out for you to take one. I guess you just blow past
I'd
him.
swipe him off,
Fuck this
yeah.
guy. Yeah. Okay.
Illican, you know what? He'll take his paw. He's in hybrid form right now, and he'll scoop it all.
Yeah. You can scoop them all. They're like bacon wrapped shrimp.
It's like the little hors d'oeuvres or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you eat them?
Yeah, he will eat.
They are fucking amazing tasting.
Them. More. Try one of these.
I'll eat one.
Yeah, it's really good. Bacon wrapped shrimp. Perfectly crispy and like a little soft on the inside. It's good.
You don't even need to chew. You just let it sit on your tongue a while.
Alright.
V is sort of
refocus things.
Yeah. V,
Focus.
the tower shakes. V is beelining towards a person. But as you guys
Well,
walk,
I wanted to get close enough to maybe spot them. I don't want to approach.
Okay,
anybody.
that's fine. So as you guys are making your way through this crowd, sort of put your tokens like somewhere near or around these steps, please. So you guys will just overhear some of the conversations where people laugh, ha ha ha, ha. It's like it's a ball and there's music going on, and some people are dancing, but mostly people are talking. And it's a masquerade, obviously, because they're all wearing, those little masquerade masks. Some people are saying, it's a shame Archmage Iriolarthas stayed cooped up in his study tonight. And something like, haven't you heard tell of the spindle that was pulled from the sea? Apparently, it's an ancient artifact before the time, from a time before Astoria. I loved The Dark Between Stars. If you haven't seen it yet, you are certainly missing out. Stuff like that. You will see, that in a conversation with a group of people, this person seems to be like, in the group, it's the one person that's really like, sort of everyone's here to hear what they have to say. It's a woman, and she has not blonde, but yellow hair. And it kind of sticks off of her head, like a tower almost. And there's little trinkets in it that look like stars. And she's wearing this beautiful, almost golden gown. And she's sort of leading the conversation with all these people. And that's one of the people that yes. Yeah, I didn't make that clear. Yeah, that's one of them for sure.
Yeah. So I'll try to discreetly point that person out.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the game plan here? Is this just a shakedown?
Can I is there like a random person nearby that I can like
Absolutely.
maybe just like tug on their coat and just be like, excuse me, who is that woman over there?
He will look her over and say that is. Hold up, I have a name for them. Hold up, give me 1 second. I didn't actually have their names written down where I wanted them. So sorry. Sarish. Magister Sarish.
Magister Sharish? That doesn't ring a bell, does it? Just hoping it wasn't Veneranda or wherever she was.
Well, magister as in like a government position.
I mean, it's
type
like
thing?
they're like a doctor, a magical doctor, kind of.
Magical
They're not
doctor.
medical doctor, but like a doctorate. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
But yes, considering that this is a magocracy, they would be in some form of position of power for sure.
By the way, Illiken will kind of whisper to the rest of the party, like, if we can't figure out where the top man is, I can try to locate him in my spell.
Powerful spell. Maybe we try locating his staff instead.
So got a whole tower to explore here too.
Do we want to purposely try and find the most powerful mage in this entire tower?
I mean, the spindle was his pet project, right? He's probably going to be near it.
A couple will sort of turn, like tap on Illican's shoulder, and they will say, when this is over, would you like to... Oh, but they're speaking in Laura, so you have no fucking clue what they're saying. But the man will say, when this is over, we should head over to the Den of the Mystique. Would you care to join us? But he's speaking in Laurel, so you have no idea what he's saying.
Yeah, he'll like give an elbow to Gavar.
They
Or
want
Valet, I
to.
guess.
They want to go to the Den of Mystique, and they want you to join them when the ball is over.
He will he'll like awkwardly smile a bear grin and be like,
They look really excited and whisper amongst themselves. This couple does.
This is starting to weird me out a little bit. Perhaps we should. Oh no, can't believe I'm agreeing with Big Smile, but maybe just shake this person down, see what they know.
You're the one who can speak Loros. You take point here.
Can't you do that thing where you can talk to people? You're better at this than I am.
I mean, I can, but
All right, I got this. I got this.
I'll tap Kabar on the shoulder and I'll say, "You got this. Give him guidance."
Got 6 seconds of.
60.
Oh, is it 60? I thought it was okay.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yep.
I thought it was okay. Perfect. Yeah. So 60 seconds. You know what? Actually, I did something for myself unknowingly today.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take a moment to cast a spell. I don't think I've ever cast this one, so I don't know what I do per se. But I took it a while ago. I don't think I've ever used it, but I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability on myself.
Oh, okay.
And I'm
Wall
gonna
of
give
magic explodes.
that one luckily does not have the wild magic on it. So I'm gonna do the Eagle Splendor.
And that is, what is it? Wisdom?
I have advantage on charisma
Charisma?
checks.
Okay.
So I'm suddenly very charismatic.
Okay. And do you approach this circle of people?
Yes.
Okay. As you approach, you will hear this woman in Loros saying the most garbled fucking nonsense you have ever heard in your entire life. It's like, the purple monkeys eat marshmallow dreams under the lemonade sun. And the whole crowd next to them start laughing. And she's like, the pickle jar occasionally screams in agony when the mustard seed plots its revenge. And the crowd, I mean, she's not making any fucking sense. But the crowd is eating it up.
I'll look back at the party and just be like, she's insane, by the way. She's what's the one archmage who, the divination one, who just was the slad and speaking nonsense the whole time. I think that timesy in her brain too.
Maybe it's just something we're not really privy to.
We'll find out in a moment, I guess.
when I first learned Common, I learned of some poetry and didn't make very much sense to me at first. Could be something like that. I don't know.
I'll wait until she says one more nonsensical phrase.
Yeah.
And then I'll speak up and just say, I don't think I quite understand.
The crowd will sort of look at you in confusion. And this woman, she has a very bright face. I mean, she's bright. She's fucking yellow. And she has golden paint on her face, like some sort of makeup. And she has a golden mask that she like occasionally has been putting on, but mostly it's just down by her side. She will say, she'll look at you very earnestly, down towards you. She'll say, The whispers of the ancient trees speak of impending darkness, where the moonlight dares not tread.
Still no, still nothing. I'm sorry. We're visitors in Master Iriolarthas' tower, and we were told that he is not here at the moment. But we're very interested when we had heard of the spindle that was taken from the sea to possibly be privy to lay eyes upon it.
Make a persuasion check.
Hey
You
yo,
would have
that's why I did the
advantage.
spell. Persuasion.
Plus
Ooh,
4? Or plus 1d4?
yes, thank you. Wow.
Okay.
14.
She will say, I think she will respond to you in the same sort of, almost like she's speaking in a children's Dr. Seuss poem. And you could sense for a moment, if you're, because your persuasion check wasn't like the best persuasion check ever, you can sense that there was a brief moment where she was like, had this flash of fury, and then it just sort of gets faded away for this smile, and she begins to just recant you to this fucking just nothing. It's nothing. She's not, and it's not even like she's speaking in some sort of rhyme for you to figure out like a puzzle or something. It's literal fucking nonsense.
Gabar, can they not feel this place shaking?
Do you not feel this place shaking, as my colleague just pointed out? It seems off.
Make another persuasion check.
Man. Hey, that
That's
should be
better.
Oh, sorry. 1d4, but yeah, so
Yeah, so it's just the 19. She will smile and continue to say this nonsense.
well, this has been a pleasure. You continue to enlighten us with your knowledge. We have other things to attend to.
When Gabar was talking to her, could I
Mhm.
have
Made a mental connection to her?
try to like just
Yeah.
get some surface thoughts?
Yeah, so the surface thoughts are fucking madness.
Really?
Yeah, would you want to dig deeper?
Uh,
There's also 2 other people that you sense
Yeah,
have this sort of deal.
Yeah.
While Gabar was doing that conversation, was everybody sort of watching from the side, or what was everyone else doing during that time?
I would have been watching from the side.
Right. Yeah.
You're probably like within earshot of the conversation if Gabar was translating.
Mhm.
Or otherwise trying to clock the exits in this place.
Right. So there are many doors that lead off of into different chambers in this place. One of the most not alluring, but one of the most interesting is a doorway at the far north that you can see fairly clearly, but you have to get closer to really check it out. It leads to another tower. Like Iriolarthas' tower, if you recall, was split into like 2 sort of towers.
So we keep going deeper. See what else is in this place.
Yeah. You guys want to check something else out?
Yeah, the other two
yeah.
people that V clocked
Pointed
though,
out.
are they in this room?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, could I, if everybody's done talking to this lady,
Mhm.
maybe lead everyone to the next closest person.
Yeah, so the next closest person is a man. And he is a little bit portly. And he has a very, very pointy beard that is blue and purple streaked. And he's got black slick back hair. And he's got these painted on eyebrows where he must shave his eyebrows fairly regularly. And he's got these like triangular painted eyebrows on. And he is speaking to two women in their sort of netherese garments. And you can catch him saying things like, I would love so much to bathe in your blood. I wish to rip both of your heads off and smash them together and watch your teeth fall to the floor. And they're the girls are, you know, and he's even like, but in a much more sinister manner.
Anybody get the feeling that they're just actually? I don't know what they're saying, so
No,
I
yeah,
can't
they're
really say
speaking
it.
in Loras, yeah.
Well, that one I would definitely translate if I heard. So I'd just be like, they're kind of. I think all of them are. They've lost it.
Or they're just saying shit.
Well, I kind of peered into the minds of the other woman, and she was also thinking crazy shit.
Okay, then they are crazy.
But here's the thing, the only people in here that seem to have some kind of mental awareness are the insane ones. Everyone else seems perfectly fine.
Oh fuck.
Now I'm confused.
Whatever we need's not here. These people are fucking deranged. Who cares? Let's blow through this. There's fucking ships outside attacking us.
Fair point.
Big Small's a little scared and is gonna kind of like start to barrel through the crowd and check
Yeah,
out this
you
one
start moving through the crowd pretty
door.
quickly.
I'll follow him.
As you do,
I was
you will bump into someone exiting out of this door. And you will see a dark-haired woman wearing black and red robes. And Big Smile, you legitimately bump into her because, like you said, you were like
Yeah.
pushing through. The door sort of opens unexpectedly, and this woman steps out, and you like smack into her, only she feels like a ton of steel and it's cold when you bump into her. And she will turn towards you, and with a voice that does not sound like it should be coming from this person. In fact, it sounds like it is being spoken out of a in your fantasy equivalent would be like speaking out of like a tube, like a you know, like one of those metal horns, but it's actually like a very robotic voice.
like the McDonald's drive-through.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Like exactly that. But she will speak to you as she seems a bit startled. Hold, please. I have to pull up what she would say. You are unfamiliar.
Loros or common?
In Loras.
Good.
Translate. Don't know. She doesn't know who we are. Called us unfamiliar.
This one feels different too. Bumped into her. It's like hitting a ton of frozen bricks.
More illusions, perhaps. Or just phantoms conjured by my own mind after centuries of solitude.
She'll begin to be like, oh, it's probably, she'll like waves her hand and continues on. She's heading to the south.
I'll look at V. I won't say anything. I'll just look at her and like look at the woman and look at V.
Yeah, this is definitely a mind.
Was it an additional now?
Yes, it is an
That was
additional.
out of
Yes.
Spire, not in the room.
Now there is 4.
Yeah.
Well, this place is kind of weirding Sapphira out with all these people inside. She's just gonna throw up a divine sense, see what exactly these like people even are at this point.
You get a ping. It's sonar.
Okay. Well, they aren't undead.
That last one, she seemed coherent.
Yeah, you will actually notice that people in the crowd will sort of part for her, and some will bow.
Can I just grab the nearest person to Gabar and just be like, is that Veneranda?
They will say, ah, yes, young Magister Veneranda. She is such a bright young pupil. Her magi neurological studies are groundbreaking.
Indeed. Thank you. And I'll turn back to the party and be like, Veneranda. Iriolarthas' pupil.
Yeah, she will make her way towards this door.
How do you spell her name?
Veneranda.
Oh, okay.
Miranda.
Is that the one where we spoke with Dad and the guy was like kind of like jealous of this person? And
Yeah, she's the apprentice to Iriolarthas.
right.
I'll kind of go back and I'll whisper to everybody else, like, she's going in that room. We can probably try and corner her. Get some answers.
And if that's a lead, let's follow it. What door did she go in? Sorry.
This
This
to the
right
south.
one over here.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go in after her.
Okay. The door is closed. You open it.
Yep.
And there is a elegant illuminated hall before you. And you see it like turns around and you can just catch her coming around the corner over here. Alrighty then. I want to show you what you see. So opening this door is not the person that you followed into here.
Ooh.
In fact, it is some form of construct. And let me find the handout for this thing because it is fucking wild. Yeah. It is a 7-foot tall, takes up the entire hallway width-wise. Black and silver, like armor studded with spikes and chains, and it's got skulls on it. She has attached to her back a gigantic greatsword that's like covered in spikes and shit, and you can see illuminating like red glowing in between the cracks and the seams of the armor. And where a head should be on this construct is a glass canister with a reddish hued liquid inside of it and a floating human brain. You will see this.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Might be the most metal handout we've had.
Yeah.
This whole
Yeah,
campaign.
You know how long I've been sitting on that?
That's sick.
So she's like opening the door, but she hears you approach and she will turn around. I keep saying she, but it's definitely more of an it, right?
Yeah.
Because this is like a giant machine with a fucking brain head. And
I'll cast tongues for this conversation.
yeah, sure. You will hear in the same robotic voice, and when it speaks, there is like a light of some sort underneath of where like the neckline that illuminates the liquid when it talks to like raise the levels, right? So that you can tell that it's the one talking. But it sounds echoey and metallic. In Loros, by the way.
You are not echoes of the past, are you? You truly stand before me.
I think we're the first people here in a really long time.
You're
Some of the first.
You're not one of the illusions.
Don't really know how to prove it to you, but real as real can be.
Fascinating.
This giant machine will move down the hall to examine you guys. Let me see if I can put this token out. She's kind of like 2 tokens, but here. Come on. There it is. Kaboom. Okay. She's like studying you guys, like fascinating.
Are you aware of what's going on outside right now?
I heard something. I looked to investigate, but I could not see anything. Who are you? Where did you come from?
Very long story, but to put it succinctly, we're from all over. It's been about 2,000 years since this city was flying around, and this is, yeah, we unlocked it. I mean, it was just there, and we needed to find something here.
So I think for this conversation, for ease of access for everyone, I think Valen will take Professor Scant out and sort of do the thing where he make him float, and I think it will be a sort of back and forth translation for everyone to be able to understand. Although only those that can speak Loros can communicate back to her. I guess if anybody wants to, Scant can also say what they said back to her. Just so that everyone can talk to this figure. Now, to what Quintus just said.
I am very well aware of how much time has passed. But you are from the outside. How did you get in here?
The Arcane Octad.
How?
Gotta hide your passwords better.
I have spent the last 2,000 years locked inside of this tower because I was not given access to the Arcane Octet.
I'm very sorry to hear that. From what we've gathered, given it's been a long time, we understood you were one of Iriolarthas's higher up apprentices. I mean, we read about your process of cerebral transubstantiation, and I assume this is the fruit of that labor.
Indeed. But tell me, I've been isolated for so long. Have we won the war?
No. Maybe you should sit down for this one.
The Empire has endured, obviously.
There was a man named Karsus.
Do you want to really tell her about Karsus?
I guess, can I make an insight check? Does this look like it'll break her? Or
So I will say, if you begin to tell her, she asks questions. She is engaging with this story. She actually is super fucking interested in all the things that you're telling her. So you are more than welcome to spend the next however long you would like, because she will not stop asking questions. So let's do it this way. Do you just tell her basically about like how the Netheril fell, basically?
yeah,
Okay. I think after you sort of lay the truth out for her,
the real Cliff Notes version.
right, she will say,
A bitter truth to swallow. The might of Netheril was meant to endure for eternity.
I mean, there's still Halrua.
she will sort of almost to herself say out loud,
Perhaps it doesn't have to be so. Perhaps.
but
Now you stand before me in the remains of a bygone era. Curiosity, ambition, perhaps something else. What is it you seek within the ruins? Why are you
Survival.
here? Why are you here?
We don't have a lot of time. As you can tell, this place is becoming rapidly unstable. In exchange for your help, we'll tell you everything on the way. Do you want to aid us trying to... I mean, this might be your ticket out of this tower.
Why are you here?
you'll see the construct sort of tense up a little bit.
Kind of look to see if anybody else has any input that she won't understand.
We shouldn't tell her. We should tell her.
We should tell her or we shouldn't tell her?
I said both, to be fair.
Well,
Because it seems like a bad idea either way.
maybe we can soften the blow a little bit. Maybe there's a way we can say what we want, but
I mean, what do you
for a
guys
good
want?
cause.
Let's step out of the game real quick.
The Mythalar.
Right. Like, she's here, trapped here too.
Yeah, so if we can say, like Quintus pointed out, we're her ticket out, she helps us.
Right, but she doesn't know what you need help with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you haven't
Yeah.
told, you're just like, help
Yeah.
us, and she's like, with what?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make that clear. But it is this sort of tense moment now because she's like half person, half horrific monster. So
We our world is danger, and there was we came in we found Yithrin, this place, when we were looking for something that could help. And it's the Mythalar. We thought the Mythalar could help.
What could you want with the Mythalar? Aren't there so many in your world?
There's
There are
none.
very few remaining. And they're nowhere near here. But
Thanks to Karthus, powerful forms of magic were cut off to us, and lost.
What do you need with this Mythalar?
And the endless winter.
magic
Are-
powerful enough to dispel the spell of a god?
Our towns are cast in endless winter, and this Mythalar could be what we need in order to end it.
A noble endeavor. You shall know that the Mythalar is strong, but the obelisk's magic is the answer you seek. After so many years of waiting, you have come. Our goals align. You can do it. You can obtain the staff. You are my salvation, my chance to see Yithrin reborn.
You mean your
Yes.
master staff?
Yes, yes. I will tell you everything I know. If you can help me.
Can I make an insight check?
On the robot brain?
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I mean, that's probably okay.
No facial expressions. Robot? I don't know.
That's fair. Yeah.
DC 100.
Can I
Let's go.
read the robot's brain?
You can, yeah.
V, there it is.
Yeah,
Is-
so the
Is
surface
it surface thoughts and the
yes.
underlying?
The surface thoughts are thinking of the staff of Iriolarthas, but she's imagining it in Iriolarthas's hands, as you all have seen it several times. And she's imagining it near the obelisk. And she's thinking, yes, they can get the staff. Yes, this is it. You know, and there is a touch of crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Can I mental connection to Quintus?
Sure.
She definitely wants the staff. So I'm sure she would help us get rid of Iriolarthas, or at least help us, but her intentions are she wants it. She something to do with the obelisk. I can sense it. There's a bit of maybe insanity in her.
Yithrin Reborn gives me pause.
I can try and dig deeper if you think it might not warrant a
She might
situation.
tell us this willingly, so this maybe help. But when push comes to shove, we'll do it.
Right. All right then.
I'll try to act as impressed as possible. Like, you actually know how the obelisk works?
So you say that, right? She will say,
Not exactly, but my calculations. No, I've been perfecting my calculations for eons. It is almost a flawless plan.
Almost flawless. What are the flaws?
I believe that the obelisk is the key to returning the city. The Black Obelisk is an artifact of unknown origins. Iriolarthas believes it comes from an era pre-Astoria. It is believed to have the ability to turn back time itself. The Archmage tried many times to activate it, but it was heavily damaged in the fall. However, I have done much calculating, and according to my research, there is a possible way to activate it and bring the city back to its former glory. The staff of Iriolarthas. He treasures his staff as one of his greatest creations. It is the source of his massive power. If one was to overcharge the staff, to the point of possibly destroying it, the surge could be enough to activate the dormant power of the Black Arthur obelisk. Iriolarthas likely knew this, but refused to do it to preserve his magical might. I cannot reach his staff. That is the only flaw.
It's our understanding that you were not a spellcaster.
I had some spells, but not to the level of Iriolarthas himself. My studies were more magi scientific. But in this form, I have no spells.
It might be a good time to mention our unwanted guests that she doesn't know about.
Yes. The issue with reaching the obelisk at this present moment is the fleet of mind flayers that have just teleported into the city.
I'm sorry. What?
Hence the shaking.
There are mind flayers?
Yes. Quite a few ships. Shooting lasers. Shooting beams of some sort.
If you were to be quick, you could activate the obelisk, turning back time far enough to where there were no mind flayers here.
Okay, so yeah, kind of what I was looking for. It's not like an 8-hour spell we have to cast. It's
No,
just
if you bring me the staff, I could activate it to the point of almost destroying itself. And in that moment, the obelisk should activate.
Do we get to pick how far back in time we go?
We shall bring the city back to its former glory.
I'll kind of direct my question to Gabar here. Does that mean we go back with it, or does that mean we die because we're not born yet?
That's a great question, because that's not one I have an answer to. Nor does likely anyone else, because that thing has never been activated. In fact, I'm sure that nobody knows exactly what that thing were to do if we were to activate it. By all accounts, and I'm speaking in common,
Yes, I understood.
we should absolutely at least get her help to get the staff of Iriolarthas, because I believe that has the power to control the Mythalar. Right?
Well, you can ask her. She knows all about the Mythalar and everything.
how long was the spindle in the city before it fell?
The spindle was almost just after the announcement of my ascension as Iriolarthas' successor. I'm not sure what happened. The examination of this spindle was kept secret. All I know is a wave of anti-magic washed over the city, and it fell from the sky into the glacier.
So they brought it to the city dormant, and then once they activated it, shit went. Okay.
After a day or two, some of the magic returned, but it was corrupted. It made the citizens go mad and turn into Northics. Iriolarthas wished to protect us, so he erected the barrier High Abjurer Toth designed. The barrier not only kept out the savage creature, but it locked me within. Some of the other Arcanists, locked in the Spire with me, began to go mad, so I helped save them through my process. But they had already succumbed to the madness, so I activated the illusions in the ballroom to keep them busy. The weave was unstable and chaotic for 50 or more years before returning in full, but the corruption remained. Archmage Iriolarthas left the tower every day for 80 years, trying to free Ythrin or call for aid, but after many unsuccessful attempts, he retired to his chambers on the highest floor, tired and weak, a shriveled shell of his former self, and he ordered Everlast to protect any creature from accessing the upper floors. Everlast is why I cannot reach the higher levels.
What is Everlast?
Everlast is a living spell created by the Archmage to aid his master in his studies as well as guard the Spire. The contamination of the weave here has corrupted Everlast. He is a manifestation of the Mythalar. An illusion with the abilities of a powerful spellcaster. I don't know how to deactivate him, for I have never been able to get close enough to the Chamber of Sorcery where he originates from to study him.
So it can't simply be destroyed with brute force. There's something more to it.
I believe so, yes.
It's a living incarnate of the power of the Mythalar?
Not exactly. He draws power from the Mythalar.
I guess in the way that I see it, it's like Iron Man's Jarvis.
Jarvis?
It's kind of like Jarvis, right? Where Jarvis is an Iron Man, right? But like Jarvis kind of helps maintain everything.
Sure. Okay.
But now it's Ultron.
But now it's Ultron. And the way she describes him, he's a dude. You know, it's like a person, the way she describes him. But he's like a powerful spellcaster, and she doesn't have any spells, so he would kick her ass.
And Iriolarthas' staff could control the Mythalar, I suppose, which means that he who controls the Mythalar controls Everlast?
Technically speaking, yes. But you would have to get past Everlast to get the staff.
Right. No, I was just trying to confirm that the staff could control the Mythalar.
Technically, yeah. If that was your sly way of doing so,
That
then
was
yes.
what I was trying to get
Then
out of
yes, you did, yeah. But I think at that, Veneranda will add.
The Mythalar is a powerful structure. It must be attuned to in order to be activated. And the Mythalar can only be attuned to by one person at a time. The power of the Mythalar is too great for any Arcanist to control, even the Archmage himself. That is one of the main purposes of Iriolarthas' staff. It acts as a focus, a mediator between the Archmage and the Mythalar. If you, for example, wish to use the powers of the Mythalar, you must first end Iriolarthas' attunement to it, and using the staff, attune yourself to it.
And to attune to said staff, one must end Iriolarthas.
She's been trying to avoid saying that out loud. But yes, it is implied that Iriolarthas is also attuned to the staff, so you would have to end Iriolarthas' attunement to the staff as well.
Is he actually alive, or is he a lich thing?
She will explain that he was quite old when she knew him, and every day for 80 years he came down, and when he went back up, he was a shriveled shell of a man. She doesn't know anything about any lich anything. She just, maybe he was really old, but she has not seen him in 1,900 years or whatever, you know. But I bet she will say something about how he must still be up there, because she heard a scream coming from there the other day. Or today, or yesterday, whatever.
Does Irolatus, he controls the floating orbs that travel around the city?
Oh, yeah. She will explain that those are his observers, and he can see through the eye of every single one of them from his study.
Well, somebody's in the study.
You have to be attuned to the staff in order to activate that as well. You're starting to piece together that's why you've always seen Iriolarthas with his fucking staff, because that's like his whole bag. And that also makes sense of why Veneranda is like, he would never risk exploding his own staff in order to activate the obelisk, because even if he did activate the obelisk, he would be no one without this staff.
So does the staff get passed down to the next?
It was
mage?
supposed to.
I see.
But then again, she knows nothing about this lich nonsense.
If we were to, oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, kid.
I was just gonna say, if we were to try to confront Iriolarthas to take the power of the staff to do what we wanted with it, where would we find him?
She will admit that she has never been to the upper levels, so she doesn't know. But he one day, 2,000 years ago, went up to his study and never came back down.
Sounds like if we want to go up there, we gotta defeat Everlast first, though, right?
That's what she's implying, yes.
And we can't just beat that thing to death.
And what's the source of the Everlast? Something of sorcery?
The Chamber of Sorcery.
Chamber. Okay.
Yes, which she will explain is right on the other side of the Force Bridge.
Oh. Maybe we start there.
Somewhat of an order of operations gets started at least.
She also wishes to explain to you that if you do confront Iriolarthas, it's not going to be fun because he's like the most powerful fucking wizard she's ever seen, right? One. And two, she's not coming. She's not coming. If she would never risk herself, and she explains this in a very like not such a dick way, but she's like, I would never risk myself to do this. The only risk I am willing to take is to activate the obelisk. But getting this staff is not something I'm worth risking. I know too much. Especially now that you just told me that everyone in Netheril is dead.
Well, not everyone in Netheril. There's
Right.
like 3 people out there that are still alive.
No, they're fucking crazy. They are almost Nothics. Remember how you guys were succumbing to the arcane blight? They were like on the final throes before she did her cerebral transubstantiation on them as like a sort of sick experiment, but also to save them. And now they're these fucking crazy things.
If we get the staff from Iriolarthas, would that make him significantly less powerful? Or
She doesn't think so. Like if you're implying if you ended his attunement and somehow he was still alive, he just can't like activate the Mythalar. Well, he's still attuned to the Mythalar, but like he couldn't do
still
some
a
of the cool
powerful ass
city.
wizard.
He's still a fucking dope ass wizard.
yeah, okay.
He's just not as important if he doesn't have the staff. You know what I mean? Like it's more of a symbol than it is like actual
Right,
power.
yeah,
Although
and a
there is a
tool.
lot of power. Yeah, it's a tool. There's a lot more power to it as well.
He's
Now
still,
he's doubly powerful.
yeah, he's just a little less strong without it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. And he's not as important. So if you were to turn back time and bring back ancient Netheril, but his staff was just gone, he would be a nobody. At least in his mind.
From what you know of Iriolarthas, does he always just like he's always holding this staff then?
She's never seen him without it.
Should we start at the Chamber of Sorcery then and see if we can find any clues on how to shut down Everlast?
That might be our best bet.
She's gonna say you're gonna have a hard time getting close.
How come?
He guards the force bridge.
So the key to defeating him is behind the area that he's patrolling.
Yes.
That is pretty smart.
And
You
there's
would think
no
a
way
fucking
we-
archmage of Netheril would sort of dot his eyes and cross his T's.
Thought he was a wizard. Where's the cryptic riddle and puzzle?
Yeah, I was about to say.
I mean, is it possible to sneak past him at all?
He doesn't think so.
Tried teleporting past him.
And there's no way we can just beat his ass, eh?
Not he's an illusion. So
As
He's
someone
like
who's
you,
like
but-
punched ghosts, like Big Small
Mm.
doesn't know how to like reconcile
yeah,
this.
no, this is kind of fucked up because it does have a sort of pseudo corporeal form that is
Right.
you cannot damage it
Right.
Unless we know the secret.
unless you can figure out how to deactivate the illusion.
Yeah, the not being able to damage it part Big Small doesn't like.
Yeah.
We don't need
she-
you to damage it. We just need you to stay alive long enough until we disable it.
Can it be incapacitated at all? If it
No.
was
She
Say Sky Tower Part 2.
What I'm thinking.
she's the Veneranda you will get as you talk to her is a very smart person. You know, even though she's not so much a person anymore, she was a incredibly brilliant person, and she has had 2,000 years to sit and think about this shit. She has come at it at every angle, but because she is so weak and she cannot leave, she has nothing. Like, she's formidable against you guys, probably, right? But against this illusion that can cast powerful spells, she's fucked.
You know, when cracking that jar and she's a puddle on the floor.
Right. And she has no spell casting abilities. She's got this big robot that can slash stuff, can't slash an illusion.
I mean, what
You
if
say-
we
Go ahead.
what if we go in all guns a-blazing, and by that I mean counterspell, counterspell, counterspell? Can that buy us some time to try and get into the chamber and figure out what the fuck's going on?
Possibly.
And leave us totally smoked out for a arch wizard.
And mind flayers and whatever else is there. Gotta come for you.
Tower gets fucking rocked again. Oh god.
Yeah.
How many charged on the orc still? We got one charge left, right? Do we just have the melee people fight an illusion while the magic people try to deactivate this thing in the background? I don't really know. The force bridge,
Mhm.
is this like a halo like bridge that like
It's
can go away?
invisible.
Okay.
Yeah, and the only reason that you would even know that it exists is because she told you. If you had looked at it, you would not know that there was a bridge there.
Well, Venerand is pretty smart, right?
Yes.
Pelican will, like, through translation, ask if his robe would allow him to see it.
The bridge? Yeah.
The bridge. Okay.
Mhm.
So we have that at least. Maybe splitting up the party is the best plan we have right now. I don't know.
Having some of us distract them while the others go and try and disable this this magic.
As you guys are figuring this out, I think I do need to nail down one more thing. Veneranda's like, okay, so you're gonna go get the staff and bring it back to me so I can bring back the Empire of Netheril, right?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Yeah, sure. Make a deception check, please.
I volunteer.
Okay, cool.
Easy.
All right, yeah. So no activating the obelisk and bringing us back to the age of the Netherese.
See how this shakes down. If we have to have like a campaign reset,
How does it work if I go back in time before my soul was sold and then die?
Yeah, you guys ever seen Back to the Future?
I feel like it's more
No,
butterfly effect.
I honestly have no idea how time travel works in the D&D multiverse, and I will dig into it and tell you if it happens. That will be my
Caleb
research
figured that out?
project.
You never did.
I will definitely let you know if that happens.
Are we going to have to worry about Quintus stealing the staff now?
I just full paradox and kill my parents before I'm born.
I kind of like the idea of there being the two coexisting, like the Harry Potter time turner thing. That sort of time travel where you would see yourself as a baby. But you don't know none of this. This is all, we're just talking as players. You guys have the idea of the possibility of time travel hurts your head.
I think we go to the bridge. and try and distract the unkillable Gatling gun defense sentinel.
Veneranda, do you know exactly how many feet away the Chamber of Sorcery is?
Yes, she does. She knows it exactly from the entranceway to entranceway is about 35 feet. The bridge itself is like 30 feet, pretty much.
So I can get me and Gabar in there,
I can.
and then you guys keep me busy on the bridge, and hopefully it just stops halfway through.
Fuck, let's go.
Vanderanda will stress again that she is not coming, and that she will like salute you guys and be like, "Best of fucking luck," because that is, you know, Everlast, but also Iriolarthas, and she like has been avoiding the fact that you guys would have to confront Iriolarthas. You know what I'm saying? Like she sort of walks around it.
And we're doing it back to back.
You think this invisible or this illusion can sense invisibility?
That's a good question. She does not have an answer for you because there is no potions of invisibility. She can't even quaff one. She can't cast invisibility spells. She doesn't know.
Oh shit, she can't even do the Octad. She can't drink poison.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Not
don't
telling her that, though.
Tell that, yeah. I don't know. Can you like drill like a little hole in the top and just like pour it in the brain jar? You know,
Yeah.
Stir it up.
a little cocktail shaker. You know.
Fuck, I hadn't even
She
considered
gonna
that.
put on a mask.
Well, she could
Well,
probably put on a
Probably.
where's the bridge? The Invis bridge.
It is where you guys were heading before she confronted you.
Oh,
To the
so
door
like
in front of big, or to the north.
To the north, yeah.
Okay. Quintus, be ready to bamf in. How does your vortex warp thing work, Kabard? Like, if we're can you warp Everlast out of there?
Warp Everlast off the bridge.
Yeah, it's an illusion, though.
Yeah,
There's
he
nothing
can't
to
be.
warp.
He's not a creature.
Yeah.
He can't be targeted.
Awesome. All right. Well, I mean, I can dance around them as long as I can on the bridge, but
We're counting on you then, Gabar and Quintus.
do we even need to keep this thing busy on the bridge if you guys have teleported directly into the chamber?
I
It's
assume
probably
not
going to run in
restricted.
after.
Yeah, I assume it's not restricted to the bridge, correct? It has free reign of this entire.
Yeah, it
Spire.
does. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It can go anywhere in the whole spire.
Gotcha.
In fact, it can go anywhere in the whole spire quick as fuck.
You are the distraction. Let's.
We should probably find a way to at least corner him too.
Yeah, he used to be like the major domo of the whole place. Like if anyone came to visit or whatever to talk with Iriolarthas, he sets up appointments for Iriolarthas. Like he was his like personal assistant. He's fucking Jarvis, right? Like he could be in multiple places at once. You know, like he's a very, 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 very cool thing
We just talked
about
to
this
him.
tower.
Might be a pretty stand-up guy.
Yes, we've come to deactivate you, usurp your master, steal his staff, turn back time, save. I don't know how well that's gonna go over.
Yeah, also Veneranda explained that he's kind of gone nuts because of the corruption. He's Ultron now, you know.
It's weave itself. It's fucked up in this place.
We just tell him to think about the rabbits.
All right. So through the bridge until we see our friend Everlast, and if we do, Quintus, you and Gabar bamf into the chamber, and we'll try and keep him busy.
All right, that's the plan.
Just the idea I got.
Godspeed. Fuck me. Okay.
All right, Veneranda's like, good fucking luck. I do not feel sorry for you. And is going to open the door to this chamber that she's been standing at the doorway of this whole time. And inside is like a, let's just call it a cerebral transubstantiation lab. This is where she does her processes. So it's like her study, basically. And she's just going to open the door and go in and close the door behind her. You guys are more than welcome to do whatever the hell you want.
Oh, so the door north is to her lab. The door east is to the bridge.
The door, look up here.
Oh, that. Sorry.
Is to the
Okay.
bridge. This is just some other fucking. Honestly, this kind of looks like maybe there's like some sort of office here where they like do governmental stuff, and across the ballroom is also more political government office stuff.
Government bureaucracy, you say? Eh? All right, you folks ready for the bridge then?
Me and Gabar got the easy job, so yeah.
Oh fuck.
Don't worry. If,
I mean,
if
I just
anything,
kind of I volunteered you,
So,
Gabar, because I assume you're the best candidate for
The
wizard
plan
stuff.
one more time.
Make our way to the Chamber of Sorcery. If we see Everlast, try and distract them while Quintus and Gabar dimension door into the chamber itself. If we get in the
Run away.
I mean, I think we'll try and dazzle it just to keep it busy.
You can't do anything.
I know. So a whole lot of dodge action and
Well, you guys want to go check out this area first? Or we
Yeah,
can
I
make.
guess
I think so. Yeah.
All right, let's move our
observe
tokens
and
up
then-
to the north where this doorway is.
bloop, 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 bloop.
So there is a 7-foot tall, 4-foot wide doorway that overlooks a 35-foot gap across the Spire's superstructure. You can see where, like, below is where the two towers sort of meet each other and separate it from each other. There is a similar doorway on the far side from where you guys are at, basically looking at it from where you are, this 35-foot gap. However, there is nothing in between those, spanning the distance between those. However, Illican, you can see an invisible 10-foot wide plane of force that spans the gap and serves as a bridge. It is a flat surface. There is no guardrails.
Yeah, he'll relay all of that, and he will if possible, he'll place markers on the edges at the place at the part where we enter. Like, what happens if he sprinkles a little like dust?
It rests on it.
Okay, yeah. So that's
Wait,
he'll
but
set
are
those
you
apart.
stepping out onto the bridge?
Not until everyone else does. So I guess he'll place them right behind it, or like he'll toss them right out to like where it opens up.
Yeah, I wanted to.
I do have one more idea.
We're like some odd 100 feet in the air, by the way.
Do we think this thing still needs verbal components like any other spellcaster?
Question, I don't know. I know Iriolarthas might.
Nah, if you had asked Veneranda, she would have said, nah.
Yeah.
Nah, he can do crazy fucking shit.
Oh,
So,
okay.
you guys, how do we want to do? Do me and Gabar go first, or do you guys want to go first?
Maybe I'll go first with Sapphire or Illican.
I think that's probably best.
This thing's gonna fucking, fireball us out the gate or snipe us to the dome. I'd rather take it than
Bring Gabar into the corner out of sight of this thing.
I'll grab Big Smile's like leg right quick before we do this, and just be like, if you die out there, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Can't get rid of me that easy, kid. Don't worry.
Stay safe.
Rustle your hair. Look at Sapphira. Take a step forward onto the bridge.
Awesome. As you both step onto the bridge, it is the most counterintuitive thing you have ever experienced, I think, so far in this entire adventure, right? Because you are literally, there's hundreds of feet, hundreds with an S at the end, straight down. and you just have to pray that it's there. You know what I mean? Because you cannot see it. So you just have to take a step out and let your weight go on top of, I mean, you can sort of touch it with your foot first to suss
the
out that it's
water,
there,
yeah.
but it really just does not feel right.
Was
to
it
step onto it.
determined if there are edges to this bridge?
There are no handrails, but it is only 10 foot wide.
Yeah, Illiken would have explained that to everyone, and like I said, he would have just where it starts. He would have marked the edges.
Right. So basically, right where Sapphira is standing, there's like a foot gap on her side, and right where Big Smile is standing, there's a foot gap on his side, and then just runs straight through across. As you step onto the bridge, across the gap. Oh, first and foremost, you can sort of turn around the corner and see an elephant ship sort of is fucking blasting the ground. Not too far off. The shitty sort of rumbles, and both of you step a couple times on this invisible bridge as it sort of rattles you guys. However, across the gap and through the archway on the other side, you see a mirrored chamber, as if there are mirrors covering all the surfaces. Reflective should be a better word. That is dimly illuminated by soft blue glowing light. When you step onto the bridge, you will see suddenly a ray of light flashes, and it sort of points down on the ground. And then another, and another, and another, and another, and another, and another, and another. And as more of these rays intersect, you will see a slightly translucent figure coming into view where all the light converges. It is a blue-skinned, bald man wearing a long, dark robe. It looks very similar to a Magian. And I don't know if I've showed you this type of Magian yet. It's not a Magian, it just looks like a Magian. I don't know if I've showed you this kind yet. I haven't. He looks like this, kind of. Only his robes are, like, cooler. They're not as simple. He has, like, the shoulder pads. You know, the pointy shoulder pads that come out. And, without moving his mouth, you will hear in your mind, "By order of the great Archmage Iriolarthas, none may pass." And that's all he says.
Yeah, heard that before.
So it's something we can all understand, right?
Yes, it's a yes. Okay. You heard it in common in your head.
All right.
Maybe go across and see what happens.
Easy for you to say, V.
Roll initiative.
Well, that's on cue.
As soon as Big Smile takes that second step, or that next step, roll initiative.
Actually.
As I will put Everlast on the map.
What's the aura again?
+4. Big Smile, me, V, and Gabar.
Oh, doesn't matter for this combat because I'm not.
Well,
Oh, you know what? For Sonar, I'll just like kind of like quickly explain to him, be like, I gotta go, you can't come. Stay safe, but if you see someone go down out there, fire a spell or something.
you stay, I go.
He doesn't like this at all.
Superman.
Superman. All right. So, ironically enough, what's going to happen is, let me check out Everlast's character sheet here. It's been a while since I've seen his character sheet.
Is it +3 or +4 to the initiative?
+4.
+4.
Gotcha.
Oh, man.
I roll a
All right.
natural 20 and I still get beat by Big Smile. What the shit?
So you will see as you take that step forward, he will stretch his hand out, and that Doctor Strange fucking magic. Oh, like behind me will like appear. One of them is blue. One of them is blue, and then there's a flash and lightning like covers his entire hand, and then with the other hand, same thing, fire. Right, as he's like that got fire hand and lightning hand, and it looks like he's about to throw the fire hand at you, and this fire hand, it looks like it's gonna totally wreck your shit. Not like fireball, but like worse.
Hmm.
Cool.
Ooh, fun.
Okay. That does sound fun. Is it to me?
It is your turn in the turn order, which, speaking of devil, I should play some more dramatic music here.
Oh, holy fuck.
Go get his ass. Big smile. Go get him.
You got him.
That's my boyfriend!
I'm gonna turn to Quintus and be like, "You find that fucking kill switch, and I'll hoof it in."
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, you run right in there, huh?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'll take the dodge action and just like fully ready to just like take a haymaker to the face. I'm physically ready, not emotionally.
You run into this chamber, and as you do, your reflections dance all around you. You've had this experience a couple times now since then, where it's like they're all scattered around you. Oh, kind of like in an anime opening where the character turns and like all of their reflections sort of spiral out from them, right? So the way that the mirrors are turned, it's not like a reflection of a reflection of a reflection. It's like a spiral of reflections around you. But 11 alcoves extend from the walls like points of a star. You can see it very clearly. There are glowing crystals mounted 5 feet above the floor within each of these alcoves. You come like you could run into the room, and this fucking wizardy guy is like starting to think about maybe changing his tactic, then blowing up the bridge.
Yeah, that's kind of my plan. Like, get him to attack me, and not one, sever the bridge, and two, don't attack Quintus and sweet Gabar.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
with
it?
The dodge action prepped and ready to go. That's it for me.
Okay, next in the order is Quintus.
All right. 15. Can't see, so I'm going in blind. Put myself, there and hope for the best.
Okay.
And dimension door with me and Gabar.
Okay. Yes. Oh, do I need to move you?
Oh no,
Yeah, you can figure.
No, you guys are good. Go where you want to go.
Cool.
Oh no.
What
Yeah.
happened? Oh dear.
That could have been better.
So you teleport into this reflecting chamber. You see this illuminated figure before you, with lightning and fire hand. I like to imagine that this combat is like, at some point, it's going to be like the side scroller, like a Mortal Kombat. And you know how there's always epic shit going on in the background of Mortal Kombat? It's the mind flares destroying the city in the background. Okay. Yeah, it's fucking sick. All right. So, Quintus, that was a dimension door. That is an action. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Whatever we got to do, Gabar, fucking find it fast, and I'll give it an inspiration.
Okay.
Which is a D10 now.
Oh
Yes.
shit, yeah.
I will elaborate on this room. There is alcoves with sort of glowing crystals in each one. Gabar, speak of the devil.
Otherwise, I'll just like move farther into the room. So
Okay. You are up next, Gabar. What would you like to do?
Oh man, I have no fucking idea. There's glowing crystals in these 11 alcoves around the room.
Yes.
Are they glowing like the same color as he is, like this bluish color?
It's hard to say. It is a bluish color. But because I'll tell you, this is more of like a perceive action kind of thing. If you want like more details.
I'm trying to figure out like if I destroy the crystals, will it sever his power?
Like I
Hard
said,
to tell.
it could be like a perception or investigation action in order to do.
That's fine. Investigation.
Okay.
That was not advantage, but it's
still good.
27.
Yeah, 27's good. So you get it all.
Oh.
Because Veneranda could not get to this chamber, you know what she does not, and that is, you can see. Because everything is so reflected, it's hard to tell, but you can focus and you can see a faint bit of dust floating in a beam of light that emanates from one of these crystals, and another one that emanates from a crystal, and another one. And where these light beams converge is it's a what is it called?
It's a hologram.
It's a hologram. It's a fucking magical hologram. That's why he like it. That's how he has a form.
Okay. Great.
It's the Tupac at the fucking. That's what it is.
All right. Was that my action to do so?
It was, yes, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, so that was an action. Bonus action. I don't like being here, so I'm gonna Misty Step across the room to like entice this corner as I can here. And okay. I'll just say to Quintus and Big Smile, and I'll shout it so anyone can hear me. It's the crystals. Crystals are powering him, or at least making him real.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep. That's action, bonus action, and that's it.
All right. How big is 10-foot radius?
Too big.
Is that like that?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is like that. Or is that like a moonbeam?
Moonbeam is 5-foot radius.
Okay, so then yes, it is that big. Fucking excellent. All right, we're gonna move it up a square so that it hits all three. Yes, please. So here's what's gonna happen. He is going to Everlast without wordlessly. We'll take the fire hand, raise it in the air, and pull it down. And very similar to how you guys just kept getting blasted to hell back from that other guy, this one doesn't come from the ground. It comes from above as he casts Flame Strike.
Counter spell.
All right.
I'm gonna try it.
God.
You can do it.
All right, so you got to make
I got this.
intelligence check.
Yes.
Yep, intelligence check.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Oh, kid.
Natural
Could've just
20.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
Dispel this illusion. You're gone.
So-
Goodbye.
He raises a hand down and pulls down. And how do you disrupt the spell? Like, what do you do?
The very much like the same way that I've cast the not dispel magic, counterspell in the past, where it's very much like my vortex warp. Like I cast like the portal that just like goes to like a random spot in the abyss.
Oh, yeah.
Abyssal Sea, which just like all the magic weave gets sucked into it and it closes behind it.
Awesome. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. He just is he's not mad. He's just very neutral killer. So that was your reaction to cast that. So that is the end of Everlast's turn. It is now Sonar's turn.
Sonar's, I can't see his token, but he is going to,
I'll put it right there for you.
all right, perfect. He's just gonna cast Bless on Sapphira. What's the range on Bless? Is it 30 feet?
30 feet.
Yeah, so he can't reach his air dare, unfortunately. So he'll do Sapphira, V, and Illiken are back there.
Okay.
Because he cares so much for them, as he just admitted.
It's true. So he will do that. He is now concentrating on bless, and you will all blessed. You all are blessed.
Did you shout out loud to everybody, or are we
I
able to hear?
did. If you could hear me across the bridge, I did shout and comment that it was the crystals that are powering this thing.
Okay. Next in the order is Sapphira.
Sapphira is she's about 40 feet away, so she's gonna have to take the dash action for this.
Okay.
As she kind of just prays that the floor doesn't actually kind of fall out from her.
It does not.
And at that point, she will, I guess, kind of go around. I don't really think I can really take flanking position over here, can I?
It doesn't matter. You can't attack him anyway.
I know, but
You can attack him, but it ain't gonna do a fucking thing.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I still appreciate you in flank position, even though we can't.
I
Good
gotta
practice.
I gotta pay, good practice for gotta help out Big Smile here.
All right. Sure.
And I know
That
this
was
is the
your
crystals,
action
but
and movement.
yeah, I don't really have much for bonus action. I don't know why I said it like that.
Okay.
That I guess. Yeah, I just kind of like, hold my axe out in front of this guy, just pretending I'm gonna hit him.
Okay. Next to the order is Illican.
Okay. How high up is this?
What's the question?
How high up is it?
How far away from the ground is this force bridge?
Yes. How?
Several hundred feet. Like fall to your death.
Yeah.
Like no massive or no D6s is gonna save you. Like I'm not. There gets a certain point where I'm just gonna say you fucking die if you fall.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe he could turn into a griffin so he can't fall off. But it's risky.
Sure. I mean, you guys can blow as many spell slots as you want right now,
I don't
or abilities, class abilities, whatever. Be my guest.
Trying to see like what magic can reach over like. Oh, maybe Moonbeam can actually reach, but I don't think it would do much.
Belen and V are on deck, so you guys think about your.
No, I was thinking, but yeah, I'm really at a loss as to what to do.
Okay.
Yeah, let me just would he have heard Gabar talk about the crystals?
Oh, yeah.
Was that
Yeah.
I could try what's the range on I got nothing. Produce flame. Let me check. I don't think it has enough range. I guess I could move on to the bridge and try. Let's see. 5, 10, 15 to let's see, 30 feet. Oh yeah, I see it. Okay, hold on. 30 feet. I just gotta go a little further.
How far have you moved so far?
This is my full movement.
Okay.
Let's see. Produce 30. I think it might be just enough. 35.
Sorry, bud.
Yeah, and there's one that he probably could reach right here, but he can't see it. Doo-doo.
Dash to get off the bridge, then.
Yeah, exactly. All I can do is dash to get off. Well, I tried.
All
right, yeah. Not much Illican can do at the moment.
Okay. That is the end of Illican's turn. Next in the order is Valin.
Valin has fuck all, so she's going to come up to the edge of the bridge and ready magic missile in case anything comes by that she can hit. That'll be her turn.
Okay. Okay. V, you're up.
All right, so V's gonna go 5'10", 15, 20. Maybe 25, 30. She has a minor panic attack. Because she's 100 feet in the air and she sees huge ass nautiloids.
Yeah, and your brain sort of throbs when you look over your shoulder.
And I could see 2 of these little alcoves. That's where
Sure.
the crystals are.
They are, yes.
Okay. I'm going to cast a scorching ray.
Okay. At
I will cast 2 at this one and 1 at this one.
okay, so for the crystals, so you have to be, because of the way that the mirrored sort of surfaces are, you would have to be within 30 feet of the crystal to target it.
Oh.
Because it's reflected in 5 different places. You can see the alcove, but it's hard to tell which one is the right one. So I could do like a disadvantage if you wanted.
Okay, so I can attack from here, but with disadvantage?
Correct.
Okay. I don't know if I want to waste my spell for that then. Maybe I'll just do a firebolt and see what happens.
Okay. You have the range with that, 60 feet or something?
Oh yeah. 120.
Okay, perfect. Okay, yeah. Disadvantage.
All right, let's go.
You hit.
Nice.
There you go.
And not the psychic damage, because it's probably immune anyways, but 12
It is
fire.
certainly immune. So you blast the wall with a, I can't believe you rolled so high. Holy crap, a
Wow,
23 and a 29.
It was a natural 20.
Yeah, so you strike, and that's the one at the very far, like this end?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you throw out a firebolt. You strike into the crystal, which cracks with the damage, and the pieces dislodge. That's what happens.
Action, bonus action. Oh, well, I don't have a bonus action. Maybe I'll, yeah, that's it.
Okay. Next in the order. So, the party going on behind you has sort of stopped because there is some, V runs out, Incendio, you know, and then, you know, there's a fucking plane shift or whatever, dimension door. Obviously something is happening. So the party behind you has sort of stopped. However, you will see 3 of the figures emerging from the party, pretty pissed that you have fucked up their day.
I knew it. God damn it.
So we're gonna put them on.
Oh, bastards.
As you cannot, you see them as illusory people. However, they are just brains in jars that float by themselves. But you can't tell that because they are covered in an illusion that makes them look like people. However, they do have the abilities of brains in jars. I.e. This one's gonna move up 30 to here. And Illican.
Yep.
make a. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, these guys are a lot more useless than I thought. Okay. Actually, so it would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so Valin and Illican. Is Sonar immune to psychic?
I will get back to you in a moment.
Okay.
No, he's not.
Oh, perfect. I need all three of them to make intelligence saving throws.
I mean, yes, he is.
Nope.
Oh no!
Oh man, that's not
oh
good.
no! Why?
If Sonar dies, it is very thematic. I just want to say, it's about goddamn time. So we have Valin fails and Sonar fails, and by the skin of his teeth, Illican succeeds. So they will take the ones that failed. Will take here. I have like a thing for this. 3 plus 4. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 total psychic damage. So those that fail take 19 total psychic damage. Those that succeed take half of 19, which is 9 psychic damage. Those of you that are failed are stunned for a minute and need to make wisdoms or need to repeat the save at the end of their turns.
Does Villain fire off her magic missiles?
Yes.
All right, she's gonna go 3 of them at the closest one here.
Yep. Ten. All right. He's still quite all right. The next one will move up right there and do the same thing again. So another set of intelligence saves from those 3 characters.
Oh no! Lynn's got counterspell, right?
It's not a spell. Oh, it is a like how V and the Mind Flayers. It is a Mind Blast. Okay, Valin succeeds that time. Sonar fails again.
Sonar, no.
And I need one from Illican as well.
What do you need? I apologize.
An intelligence saving throw, please.
Another one? Okay.
Yes, please. You fail this time.
Fuck, Morris.
So what is it? /R? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
3d8. Aha. Okay, 16 this time.
Fuck.
So fails took 16. You take 8 halved for those that succeeded, and those of you that failed are stunned for a minute.
Oh,
I don't think the stuns stack though, so I think you just like make the save against the one stunned. And then the last one, 30. Let's see how much range she's got on this. Oh yeah, he does it again. So I need everybody to make it again. So that's 3 more intelligence saves from those figures, please. Is Sonar gonna die?
No, I don't think he can die from 3d8 unless you roll 3 8s. But on the
Well,
next
it's 3d8
turn,
plus 4.
roll bad.
What is he at?
23
Okay, I can
out
roll
of
bad.
59.
I could roll bad. All right, so Illican, you succeed. Valin succeeds. So it is. So you guys take half. Sonar, however, fails. So we're gonna reiterate this. Please roll bad. Please.
Oh
Roll
wait,
bad.
I gotta make concentration on bless, so do that.
Oh, that's
and then
2
I'll
so
roll a couple
far.
of- yeah, I'll couple.
Yeah, well, let's just let me.
He's stunned.
Yeah.
Oh, he's stunned.
You lose con
You
on
lose
stun.
concentration when you're stunned.
Oh well, then whoever was blessed is no longer blessed.
Oh
Ah.
man, that's nasty. All right, 3d8 plus 4. Here it comes. It's bad. It's bad. Okay, it's 15 again.
All right.
And it's 15. It's
7.
7 halved for the successes. And that is the brain in the jar's turn. They seem pretty pissed off that you ruined their party.
Fuck, boys.
Next in the order, it's
their
Big
party?
Smile.
Yeah. I'm gonna take one step away if this thing wants to take a attack of opportunity. I don't know if we can do that.
I don't think he can.
Thank fuck. Let's go to this one. Smashy, smashy.
Uh huh. Okay, you just want to smash it?
Oh, I'll smash it. All right, boy.
Yep, you do.
Damn.
All right, wait. Which one was it?
The
one?
one to my left here.
Uh huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll damage just for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Can it take lightning damage?
It's hard to say. You punch
Okay.
the shit out of it, like.
Okay. Actually, it was here. 15, 25, 35. I can get to this top one too.
Uh-huh.
And whoop, punch that. Come on, 15.
That is a glancing blow.
10.
So it doesn't take the lightning,
Shit.
but you smash into it and you crack it, but it does not dim. It does the light does not dim.
Okay. And then bonus action punch.
Yeah. You miss.
Fuck.
So you do punch it, but it just doesn't. It hurts your hand more than it hurts the crystal.
I can't believe that. I'm so sorry, guys.
But I will give you this, big smile. When you punch into the first one, you notice the piece crack and then fall out of place. It's when they fell out of place, then when the light went out.
So we can just dislodge it. We can just take it out of the
You
socket.
did. You were in the moment, but that last punch, you sort of punched the wall next to it, so you kind of missed it, and the force of rocking the wall dislodged it for a second, and then it lights back up. So it went out for a split second and then went back up.
I'll say that you don't have to destroy it. Just get these things off their little holder here. And that's my turn.
What does?
If I can reach up, I'll do what Big Smile said and just try and.
Yeah,
pop up
it's
and
mounted
grab this
5
thing.
feet above the ground, so no problem. You can reach in and try to grab it. Okay. Make a. Just make an athletics check for me. That does it, but holy shit, I just realized something, and actually that 15 to hit did not do any damage to it at all.
Okay.
The to hit was good. You just think you might have to hit it with more force than that in order to break it. There's a damage threshold. I was looking at the wrong thing this whole time.
Oh.
But it's fine. I mean, so far it's worked out. So we're in the clear, but that last one actually did no damage to it. Okay. Okay, very cool. So yes, with this 16, you can and dislodge it from the wall. And which one was that one?
Yeah, the one closest to me. I'll do.
Okay.
Move 5, 10 feet, whatever.
I got you.
And then I assume that's an action.
It is.
Can I be sneaky and try and take off my scarf and throw it over one as a bonus action?
Sure. You will tell that is not going to make a difference.
Cool. Worth a shot.
It was worth a shot.
But yeah, that'll be my turn then.
Okay.
Although I'll stay.
Okay. Let's reevaluate that though real quick. It's mounted 5 feet off the ground in like its own little alcove. You had to pry your little fingers in there to get it out. Just throwing your scarf isn't going to catch on it to cover it. That might work though, but the manner in which you did it was not the correct way.
Yeah, there's nothing to catch on. So
right.
If I took an action to nail a pipe into the wall and hang up my scarf.
Sure. Yeah. Right. Or so, Yeah. Okay. All right. So it is now Gabar's turn.
Yes. Fuck. I mean, I can just magic missile one of these things, or I can go fucking nuclear. And I was gonna magic missile, but if I hear Sonar's in trouble, I might go nuclear.
Also, if you can just block the light, if you got like fog, cloud, or darkness or something.
I have neither. Oh man.
These things are pretty stout, Gabar. You might gotta hit it with more than a magic missile.
I didn't want to say that, but
Yeah,
That's
I
what I
wish
was worried,
it-
'cause, like,
I-
if, especially
I'm
I
in
don't want to
the
meta
mind-
game, but if
I'm
you
in
said
the
there's a damage
mindset
threshold, you know.
that if you hit it with all the magic missiles and it passes the damage threshold, I'm okay with that. But if you try to split it up and it doesn't meet the damage, like I don't want to have to treat them as one single
No, I
damage
get what
thing
you're
because
saying.
it's impossible for it to beat the damage threshold.
Right.
One missile at a time.
I think I'm going for the nuclear option, and I'm so sorry for everyone in this room.
That's fine.
I love it.
How
I love it.
many can I
Yeah,
get
you're
if I
just
gonna
drop
fireball
it right
us anyway.
there?
Plenty of them
Yeah.
for sure. Okay.
This is deck save for us.
Roll,
Yep.
That is a deck save for everyone in this room.
Well, Quintus and I get a +3.
So big smile success, and you take no
takes
damage.
Hey, that was really low. Wow, that was a terrible roll.
Dude, me and my fireballs,
What is
man.
going on? You gotta
Holy
practice.
My
crap,
that.
fireballs
that
are
roll
so
sucked.
shit. That was bad again.
All right.
Two
So
ones, twos, threes.
Quintus, you
Ugh.
succeed. You're no longer under the effects of bless. Oh yeah, you're no longer under the effects of bless. Oh, you're in an aura. That's what it is. Gabar, you fail your own
Mm-hmm.
fireball
Yeah,
save,
so I
and Sapphira just succeeds. I think, right? You're DC 16.
DC
Oh shit, wild
is-
magic. What are you trying to cast?
It says 17.
DC is
up
sorry,
here.
so thank you. DC is 17.
So Sapphira
and let
fails.
me cast that D20, 12. I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you. Forgot about
Should I
that.
use my inspiration?
Oh, is it a wild magic spell? I don't know.
Fireball is for me, yes.
Dang, that's
No,
crazy.
Fireball is not for me. No, Magic
Okay.
is.
I have inspiration, but I have no idea if I want. Yeah, I'll save it.
Okay. All right. So 22 damage to Gabar and Sapphira. 11 for Quintus and Big Smile. Oh, Big Smile takes nothing. And when you set off this fireball, right? You will notice two things. One, the amount of damage that you do to these crystals breaks a lot of them. However, a fireball is not no fucking quiet spell, right? It is an eruption of flames. So it rocks the tower. And when the tower shakes and shudders, some of the crystals just fall out by themselves. So every single crystal in this entire chamber is either destroyed or falls out on its own.
Oh, nice,
Fuck
bro.
yeah.
You
Nice.
will note that a loud noise can dislodge these crystals. So you dislodge all of them or destroy all of them. And with that, Everlast snaps out of existence.
Hell yeah.
But he was like flickering when you put out one light. You would have noticed that like one bar of him within him was like flickering on and off. And then, you'll notice like near his knees, another one was flickering when you destroyed it. So it's like layers of him. And
Nice.
he is instantly just gone.
Nice incendio, kid.
I didn't ask how big the room is.
You just sees an explosion
Oh, wait, I
come from
fucked
out
up.
of the door.
I fucked
yeah,
up so
there's
bad.
still
I
there's
fucked up
still some
so
other shit
bad.
going down.
I fucked up so fucking bad.
It was him, and then Sonar was next.
Fuck! Oh shit! Roll initiative. Fuck! You guys remember?
Yeah, it was the other guy.
Fuck.
Everlast next, and then it was Sonar was after that.
I mean, we
didn't roll
rolled
that much
initiative
anyway.
like right. It was just one turn ago. So
God damn it! Yeah, that's right.
That's just funny though. Just autopilot.
So are we putting our old initiative?
Yes, please. Wow, I rolled the same with the brains in a jar again. Oh, that's
Nice.
close, isn't it? The top is, at least. I think Gabar was before Quintus, right?
Yeah, I don't think that really meant. No, Quintus was before me. So.
He was. Oh, that's right. This is almost exactly what it was.
Yeah,
then.
so Nar had a 14. He has a 16 now. This is pretty much the exact same.
Let's just go with this. Okay, but so Big Smile did have a turn, right?
Yep.
We basically
got
ended
to
on
Gabar.
Gabar. So
Yeah.
now it is Sonar's turn.
So you need what kind of check?
It is a intelligence saving throw. He's stunned. Ilakan, you need to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh boy.
Save my boy.
Ah.
Are still stunned. Sapphira, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go back around to see. I guess everybody kind of like on the other side of the bridge. Just
Yeah, you
stunned.
can kind of see in the background of the door, like some people, like bearing down on them from the party.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! What to do? What to do? I can't see them from here.
Honestly, getting those people in your aura might be good enough.
I think so. So I'm gonna use my action to dash.
Mhm.
And kind of, can I like actually get past these guys and kind of in front of them?
No, I don't think you have enough movement for that. Where were you?
I was. Hold on.
Here,
I was like
flanking?
over there, so I would be
30. Oh, yeah, you totally can.
Yeah, I dashed.
50,
So
55. Yeah, you totally can.
you get right in front of them.
Yes, you can.
All right.
Oh, that's your turn?
I don't think I have anything as far as a bonus action. I have Shield of Faith, but I don't really think that can protect from Mind Blasts. Oh, hold on. What's this? All right, that's 10 minutes of casting time, so not that. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay. All right. Next in the order is Valen. Valen, make a intelligence saving throw.
Yeah, you're in the
She
aura.
succeeds.
Okay.
She is no longer stunned, but that is the end of her turn. V, you're up.
Nukem.
Five, 10. This is a crowded room.
You can sort of tell which ones are the bad guys.
Okay. Well, I see these two. And I'm gonna go for them. So now let's do a scorching ray.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go 2 on this one,
Yeah.
1 on that one.
Sure. That hits.
18.
That hits.
All right. So that is going to be 12.
Yep.
So 5 fire and 7 psychic.
Yep.
And then same one, another 12 fire.
Okay.
And then this is going to go on the one down at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
18
That
for
hits.
9 fire.
Okay.
Fun.
All right. There is no visible effect on them, right? Like there's no visible. You can't be like, oh, they're bloodied or what, because there is an illusion covering whatever's really there.
Yeah.
Because what's really there,
Flats at 'em.
as the camera sees, is just a glass jar with two metal tops, all right, and a metal top and a metal bottom or whatever that's floating with a brain in a jar, floating around. But what we see is an illusion covering that. That's your turn.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. Next in the order is the brain in the jar. Let me roll a d6. Damn. Bye, Sonar.
No.
I wasn't expecting to do this today.
Take me instead.
So it'd be 1, 2, like this. So V, you're in it too. It would be like this kind of thing. So V, you're in it too. I need a intelligence saving throw. Dude, Sonar's dead.
Come on, Sonar, roll really good.
I don't think it matters.
He's in the aura.
He's
We
got
agree
8
we
hit
can't
points.
counterspell this.
Yeah, you can't.
I can't. It wasn't a magic effect.
Dude, Sonar's dead.
But still,
He's not immune to
ones.
psychic. He's not immune to psychic.
It does not say. No, it says damage immunities, necrotic, and poison. Condition immunities, obviously psychic's not in there. Damage resistances,
No, stun wouldn't be
stun's
in
not. No, it's not in
Yeah,
there.
that's like
Nothing's
rare,
there.
very rare to be immune to.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna let my boy Sonar at least go out without a fight, so I'm giving him my inspiration if I can.
Can you use
How?
the bardic inspiration I gave to Gabar?
I'll give him my inspiration.
I have an inspiration.
The
to give.
target
Oh
of
my
the counter spell
God.
has to be like, I mean, there's just nothing. Does anyone have a counter spell?
I do have a counter spell.
Okay,
Lynn has counterspell.
listen. I can't let my boy go out like this.
Not like this.
Not like this. Like on some random shit that I forgot about and deleted the fucking initiative from because it was so meaningless. So, what I want to happen is a fucking check, right? So I'm still leaving it up to the dice. I will let my boy go out like this. I'm not afraid, but I need it to be fair. So I will allow a sort of bending of the use of the ability, which is I'm not going to allow this later. I just want you guys to know. This is just because it's Sonar and right now. If it's Sonar and later, that's a different story. I want to make that very clear. So I'm going to need Sapphira. If you're going to cast your counterspell, I'm going to need you to roll a spell casting check, right? And this is not like the DC equals blah, 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 blah. This isn't the ability check. This is charisma, like attack roll, right? It would be a spell attack roll is what I want. That's my bending of the rules roll. Okay.
It would be my charisma plus my proficiency. bonus.
That's right.
All right.
Now hold a phone.
Yeah.
I want to give you guys the target number, and this sheet says several times over the number 14. So I think I'm looking, which is pretty low. So I'm looking for a 14 or higher.
Come on. Big money, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, that's a 3rd level spell slot for you though.
That is.
That's just saving me from a smite later. So
Worth it.
there's still 2 more.
Fuck me.
Bot.
I
And
have to
they
use my
can-
other
and-
one.
No,
That's
well, they
fine.
have to roll the 6. That was like a really niche situation. All right, which they very well could roll the 6, and there's like so much the dice can say. All right, I'm done. I'm done giving you guys the DM spiel. I'm here to tell you what happens. So, this brain in a jar, this humanoid person, sort of puts their hand up to their forehead, and there's that, which you guys have heard several times before. It's the same thing that the mind flayers do. It blasts over the group, right? And how do you dispel it? What does this look like? And also,
It's
sort of
probably-
maybe add in something that has to do with Sonar, probably too.
This probably isn't necessarily like the weave, but like as this kind of energy kind of goes out, Sonar kind of like on the throes of another death, basically.
Yeah. He's like leaned up against the wall, like bracing himself because he's like fucked.
Sapphira holds out her hand as the energy begins to kind of slow down before it reaches them, crystallizes, and just kind of falls to the ground.
That's fucking awesome.
It's like Neo and the bullets.
Sapphira looks at Sonar and looks guilty because she realizes that like what she did and like what Sonar said before.
Yep.
But after a while, she just kind of gives the nod. And
all right, well, he's mad fucked up right now. But that was that one brain in a jar's turn. However, I am about to roll another d6, and if he gets a 5 or a 6, that ability recharges. Let me double check that, 5 or 6. Yep, 5 or 6, that ability recharges. Here we go.
Show me ones.
All right, there's one. So he still gets to get his turn. However, he's pissed off that you fucked with his friend, so he's going to send a psionic strike at you.
Okay.
Oh, it was to the GM. I'm so sorry. It was an 11 to hit, so it doesn't matter. Let me unhide.
I am stunned, if that matters at all.
Wait a minute.
Wait,
What?
you're stunned?
You're not.
No,
stunned.
I did. I'm not. Never mind. I
You're not.
No, you're not.
Counterspelled it. Wow. I am. Ugh.
It's okay. This is pretty intense. All right. I rolled to the GM on accident. I think I fixed it. So that missed. That was his turn. There's one last brain in a jar with one last d6. Are you guys ready?
Come on.
No. Oh god.
Fuck me!
Dude, I just want to say when I'm rolling with a dragon or a mind flare, I never recharge the ability. Never. I always roll the d6 and never fucking matters.
Damn it.
All right.
How many
So
hit points you got left?
he's done.
I'm not even in range for cutting.
Would he go
these.
for Sonar or would he make it move?
He's doing his
towards-
brain blast. It's going to hit the most amount of people.
Oh, it's yeah, that's right.
Doesn't Volin have?
She's stunned.
Flynn is stunned. No,
Is
But she
not
succeeded
stunned.
from the save.
she's not
succeeded.
stunned. She's not stunned. All
Come
right.
on, Blinn.
Oh,
One
is it
more
Illiken?
fucking
Okay.
counterspell, and
Time
you
to
guys are
clear away.
so lucky for this. You should be thanking me for the opportunity. All right, Valin,
Thank you, almighty.
do not hide
DM.
your rolls anymore. Take it off. And I need a spell attack roll. She has that on her sheet, right?
I'm looking forward. I don't.
Like a
Okay,
fire
we're gonna
bolt?
Yeah.
let me take a look see as well.
+8 to hit.
Yeah, if you just click on the oh no, it doesn't work.
Chill touch or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess so. A firebolt or a chill touch would work fine.
Come on. Oh,
That's it.
Fuck.
All right. She counterspells it. She will also hold out her hand, and a shield sort of appears and blocks the energy as it like a rock in a river. It sort of parts the water.
A shield in the shape of Lady Moonbow.
You are not going to be this lucky at next round. That is the end of the brain in the jar's turn. Big smile, you're up.
The fuck is going on down there?
Go fuck him up.
Come smash some brains.
Dude, I'm so far away. How much movement do I have? 50?
You're a
Like
monk.
1,000 miles.
120.
Okay. All right. I can get semi-close. That is more than my movement. I'll let's bonus action step of the wind.
Mhm.
Wait, actually, can I even? Yes, I can. Okay. Bonus action step of the wind. Boop.
So if you move through Valin's square, you would have to take half movement. That would actually put you 1 square back.
Oh my god.
Just get the other
But
guy.
couldn't you theoretically go to this
Yeah,
square instead?
Yes.
Okay. So you totally can make that.
Okay, let's attack. 25.
That definitely hits.
We're oh jeez, come on. 6.
All right. You punch this person in the face. There is
That
no
was
visible
the guy
effects.
I already attacked with
A
two.
14 also hits.
Come on. There we go.
That is just enough.
Yes, let me plunge into that jar and feel that squishy.
So when you punch it, I will say you punch him in the face, right? It's the crazy dude that you guys were talking to earlier. That was like, I'll fucking murder everyone. And when you punch it the first time, you do feel like a glass canister in the illusion. And then the second time you punch into it and it shatters. And there's just brain juice and stuff that spills out onto the floor and flopping as a brain, but the illusion like dissipates. Okay?
Come on, boys, let's finish this.
That's it?
That's it.
Quintus, you're up.
I will move my 30 feet up. We don't got time for this. Just take him and huck him off the fucking bridge.
Okay.
And I'll toss an inspiration to Sapphira for
Okay.
perhaps an athletics check and just maybe Ray of Frost one.
Okay.
Sir, did you say fuck them off the bridge?
Huck.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want, Ray of whatever. That hits.
12 cold damage.
You do not see any noticeable effects, but you definitely know you heard it hit. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Var.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Still can't see shit. I'm gonna Misty Step. Another 30 feet. I don't think there's anyone right there.
I'm real worried, guys.
I can
Not for this combat, but for later.
Let's see. We are doing a big ol' test strike at
Okay.
the one that I can see on the right.
Ping that one for me, please.
That
Yes.
guy.
And it is acid, cold, fire. Okay, and then the other 3 he takes. So he takes all of them.
Awesome.
You notice no immunities to any of these damages or anything.
All right.
Correct.
Great. For now, that's all I have.
Okay. Next in the order is Sonar. For the love of God, will Sonar heal his fucking self?
14? Does that beat the saving throw?
17.
Just beats it.
17. Thank you. Yeah.
It beats it then.
Okay. Perfect. He is no longer a stud.
Stunned. But that's the end of his turn. I forgot about that. Sorry,
Mhm.
Sonar. Illican, you're still stunned. Make a intelligence saving throw.
Oh, I screwed up. I don't have Misty Step prepared. I couldn't
Don't you
do
have Fey
that.
touched?
I do. Does that mean that's prepared all
Yeah,
the
you-
time?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Okay.
prepared all the time? Sick. Okay,
Perfect.
Illican, you still fail. I'm so sorry you cannot participate in this combat, buddy.
Fun game, Illican.
Wait, he's in the
Sorry.
aura though, isn't he?
Yeah, oh, yeah, he
13,
passes.
Oh, yeah, you
Oh,
succeed.
I'm in the aura now.
Yeah, you succeed, but that is the end of your
But
turn.
that's my turn, yeah.
Yes, I'm so sorry, buddy. Sapphira, you're up.
I'm gonna attempt to kind of like I'm gonna humor this whole throwing the brain jar off of the bridge idea.
Uh-huh.
How exactly would the movement go? I would like kind of have to go over
Uh,
here, right?
Yeah,
I don't know if I
you
can do
probably
that.
have
I'll say if you get the brain back to the square you're in now and you try to chuck it, it might go over the bridge. You're not exactly sure how all this is going to go down. It's definitely worth a shot.
Hey, an axe works too.
An axe works too.
An axe does work too.
You're squishy on the inside, Sapphira.
They are squishy. All right. Let's fucking do it.
Okay.
Go.
That hits.
I am not blessed, so that's
That's
just
okay.
a 19.
That still hits.
All right. Let's do first level smite.
Okay.
7.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are these undead?
Nope.
Way cooler if they were.
No, they are just preserved exactly as they were brains. with like some psychic e powers.
Ah, shit. I just realized I could have done something, but I think I might be too late.
All right, so that's the first attack.
That's the first attack. Second attack is 21.
Hits.
Nice.
Well, that was one spell slot down.
We
Second
are
level
so
smite.
fucked.
Let's go. 3d8.
That's
Oh,
not
God, that was
terrible.
bad.
All right.
I should have thrown this guy off the
There's
bridge.
no visible effects, but you do smash into this glass canister a couple of times. But you can tell because it's like you would think if you take a baseball bat and hit a glass, it would shatter. But there is this sort of psychic resistance that keeps it, sort of shields it a little. But you are breaking through it for sure. Like you did do damage.
Man. It's my turn.
All right, Valin.
I should run this guy off the bridge. Ugh.
Sorry, muted. I'm gonna do something kind of weird. I'm gonna try Tasha's hideous laughter at the lowest one. So it's wisdom
All right.
saving throw.
Huh. I'm gonna do it. Wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, DC 14.
I fucking rolled to myself again. It's a 16.
God.
Yep.
How far
She
away
scoots
is it?
over. That'll be your turn.
Oh wait, I can't see it. Oh wait, yeah, it's the lowest one, right?
Yeah, the lowest
The
one.
most lowest one. Yeah.
Is this one still up?
Yes.
Fuck.
No, it's dead.
Right.
You killed it.
Right. Yeah.
Can I do a silvery barbs?
Sure, that's a reroll.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. He fails.
Nice speed.
So, here's what happens.
How are you not laughing at that? That was hilarious.
The jar is immune to prone, but it is not immune to incapacitated. So I think it just, laughs maniacally out of a robotic voice, I guess. And I'm not sure what happens to the illusion. I think the illusion might fade after that because the illusion can't understand what the fuck is going on with that. So I think the illusion fades, and there is just a brain in the jar that's like, Okay.
Sweet.
That is Valin's turn. Is there anything else Valin would like to do?
Nope.
V, you're up.
All right, I'm
That
giving myself
concentration.
advantage, by the way.
Okay.
I'm gonna move 5, 10,
Mhm.
15, 20.
Mhm.
Kill those fuckers.
And let's try and kill him. So
Which
what
one?
does some good damage? The one that's not laughing. Yeah,
Okay.
the one by
Okay.
you. Ooh. Okay, I gotta go on.
Okay.
All right, let's do. Yeah, all right. I haven't done this one in a while. So let's do a dissonant whispers.
Okay. What kind of save is that?
I need an wisdom saving throw.
Uh-huh.
Ah.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Fuck.
well, it takes half.
Oh man, I was really hoping that would have worked. Okay.
It's your turn again. You want to cast Silvery Barbs?
Well, actually, it takes half of that, but then it also takes an additional
Hmm?
6. Does that do
Ooh.
anything?
You can't tell, but it's still up.
Okay. Darn.
This music has gotten awfully ominous before its turn.
The bell
Oh
tolls. for
fuck it!
Sonar.
It's gonna get a turn again. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ! What a fucking nightmare.
Tell you what, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna move here,
Yeah.
and I'm also going to use a bonus action to pull Sapphira here if she allows me.
All right. Yep.
Okay.
Hmm.
That's
All
my
right.
turn.
Okay. No more Mr. Nice J. Next in the order is the brain of the jars. They both still get their turns. I'm gonna roll a d6.
One's laughing though, right?
One's
One is laughing.
incapacitated.
You're right. That doesn't change a fucking thing.
Oh shit.
Really?
This guy's got 8
Oh.
fucking hit points. No, I mean it does for that one jar. We don't get 2
Oh,
opportunities. We just get the one.
Right.
But it's a d6 for the recharge. 5 or 6. That's not what you want. It's 5. You do not want 5 or 6. Are you ready?
Let's roll it.
Oh, thank fuck.
All right. So, that being the case, the brain in a jar that's near Sapphira will do this. On Sapphira is a 16 to hit.
Misses.
All right. The incapacitated one, does he make a save at the end of his turn?
Yeah, wisdom saving throw at the end of his turn.
Alrighty. He fails.
Ooh.
Next in the order. Big smile.
Sweet. So this guy's still chuckling away.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna move here. Punch.
Mhm. Yep.
14.
Yep.
Okay, sweet.
Dead.
15.
Dead. You smash it.
Get out of my way.
Oops, wrong one.
Get out of my way. If if he is incapacitated, does that mean this is at advantage?
I think so.
This is my
No.
favorite.
Okay, no, it's not.
No. Okay. Well, second attack. Yeah, second attack.
Hmm.
17.
Hits.
13 damage.
Okay.
With my crusher feet, I'm gonna move him 5 feet north.
Okay, you just do that.
Yeah, once per turn. If I hit someone with bludgeoning damage, I can move them 5 feet.
Okay.
Oh,
you're good.
You thought I wasn't gonna get advantage.
Damn, that was really slick. All right.
I will always flank. Key point, flurry of blows. Come on.
Okay.
Holy
Hits.
fuck.
It's a glancing blow.
Okay.
Oh shit.
12's down to 6.
We're gonna treat those separately.
So
Yeah, 6.
5.
So yes,
Still be
6.
same.
Yeah.
And one more attack.
Uh-huh.
Come on.
Hit.
Ah. Ay.
He's still up.
Fuck.
Wait,
who goes in the
Quintus
orders?
is next.
Sapphira. I'm
Honestly,
gonna move...
it's a coin toss from here how you guys kill this thing. So if you want, you can do it in some fun narrative way. Because I mean, he has 8 hit points left. I imagine you guys can figure that out. So Quintus? You're next in line, but we can do some wombo combo fun narrative thing if you guys want.
I'll crowd around him and just start kicking him, like that
Sure.
one JoJo meme.
Sure. I think it's more like the Percy in the closet stomping on the little black thing. It's like you knock it down with your axe and then just crush it into 1,000 pieces with your foot.
You
No
let
problem.
Sonar get the last hit.
Yes.
Sonar
Yes.
does a fucking, what is it? The light strike. Fuck. I always forget that spell. Sacred Flame. And we are out of initiative.
Holy fuck, boys.
Sonar, you little scoundrel.
You are a little scamp. Fuck.
Do you guys mind if we push to 11? My time, is that cool? I kind of want to do like a couple more things. Yeah, like 10 more.
Yeah,
that's
that
fine.
works. 10 more minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What do you guys want to do?
All right. Well, that's the bodyguard out of the way, I guess.
Oh, once those 3 brains in jars end, or like dead, the illusion on this entire place drops, and you will just see a lone, crumbled ruin of a place. The grandeur is completely gone from this place. The furniture is jumbled and scattered. There are just nothing in this chamber now. It's cold and lonely.
All right. One down.
Go up to Sonar and just kind of, I don't know, I'll stand next to him for a moment and then just like kind of like lean into him and just be like, "You good, bud?"
He is
I know. You don't gotta say no.
He's basically, he was about to be like, I'm mad fucked up.
Just take a moment and just regroup. I kind of fucked a few of you up in there too. Probably could use a little healing.
The tower rumbles.
You have time.
What are you thinking? Short rest?
Yeah, I don't know if we have the time. I want to.
It doesn't have to be a rest, but Sonar needs to
Heal up.
himself.
He will definitely do that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, Elikin will
He
definitely.
can. Well, Illican cannot heal Sonar. Only Sonar can heal Sonar.
Yeah,
I mean,
Sonar
Elikin
is
will heal
gonna
himself.
Sonar.
Yeah. He's second level, I think. Second level cure wounds.
Yeah, we're gonna do.
I got it. I got
Yeah,
it.
you got it. All right.
I'm already on it. Yeah.
Does everybody have 10 minutes?
I think we could take 10
You
minutes.
can take 10 minutes. Yeah.
Whichever mind, Spire.
Sapphira kind of gathers, depending on like who got like really hurt in that battle, at least. Sapphira kind of like, you know, holds her hands together as you kind of feel like, as like the ground kind of around her, even though this is more flavor than anything, like grass begins to kind of grow from the stone, from the cobblestone of the ground, as it kind of disperses a healing energy around you.
Okay.
Prayer of healing. Up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see.
Roll it up.
2d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. So let's roll it. 2d8 plus 3. 13. HP.
All right. So basically, everyone can get 13.
Most beautiful spell, Sapphira. He will take that healing.
I guess V doesn't need it, so
Glenn can have mine.
yeah. So literally everyone except because V's like full health. Everyone else can get whatever healing they need. Oh, I guess Quintus is full health too.
Oh, I was
Why
down.
don't I
11
use my fucking
before the
lay
heal.
of hands? Oh fuck. Oh well.
All right. So everybody got their 13. Okay. What do you guys want to
Ready
do?
to roll. What's next on the order of operations, kid? Iriolarthas now? Gotta go get a staff, eh?
I will note, I
Well,
think
hold
it's
on.
fair to say that Vanaranda didn't expect you guys to get this far, but she did tell you, if you did, that there is a secret door in the ceiling of the Chamber of Sorcery that leads upwards in the tower.
Big Small's gonna go start poking around.
Well, hold on. How's everyone looking now? Is anyone like more than like 12 hit points down from their max?
Yeah, Sonar.
Sonar is fucked.
Yeah,
Sonar's
but
still only like half health. I'm doing okay.
Okay, the Elikin will just because he could have done aura vitality, but it's not worth it just on himself. So he'll just he'll quaff his he has like a potion of healing.
Okay.
So that's what 2d4
2d4
2.
plus 2.
Yeah. I'll take it.
All right, so you guys will go into this mirrored chamber, and you will see a hatch. You take the time to look for it, you'll see the secret area, secret door. It is a hatch mounted on the ceiling that is 30 feet above the floor.
Mage hand, like one of those base, like attic ladders
Sure.
that you pull down.
You try to fuck with it with mage hand, and you will see you can tell that it is locked, but you do not see any locking mechanisms.
Go get Miranda, ask if there's a password.
There isn't. You guys can assume that there's probably two ways to do this. Either a knock spell, or really fucking going crazy, prying this bitch open.
It's 30 feet in the air. I don't know how we can even get up there to fuck with it.
She would have explained that it leads to a vertical shaft that ascends 50 foot to the next floor.
Fuck, are we gonna get up there?
To float up.
We piggyback on top of one another.
Kid, you got a knock in the
I do,
back
but
pocket somewhere?
I have a knock spell. I'm 2 feet tall. I have.
Oh, you gotta
about
touch it.
I have to touch it. I'm 28 feet short.
You do not have to touch it, do you?
Do I not?
No, man. We already established that knock is a ranged spell.
Oh shit!
60
6 feet.
fucking feet, baby.
Oh
That
my
is
God, I
the
don't know. Yeah.
most OP ass fucking spell, man.
That is great. I'm going to quickly draw my arcane runes through the air and push them towards the hatch. And as they reach it,
Yeah, there's a loud
everyone-
crash.
probably in this very small chamber, it's very deafening,
Echoey,
but
yes.
nonetheless,
The
it is
hatch swings open, and there is a 5-foot diameter shaft that ascends to darkness.
Ooh, how do
Tie
we
some
get up
rope
there?
together.
Illican, do you got some wild shapes? You can take a rope up there. I don't
His
even know if there's a place to tie it
griffin would
off.
not fit, but he could do like an eagle or something.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe an eagle.
If we're
That would
looking
work.
straight up, then like, is it like smooth, cylindrical?
Yeah.
Does it look like there would be anywhere to even
No.
tie a rope up there?
No,
Fuck.
these are fucking wizards. They can just levitate at will.
There's gotta be something.
The use of a 3rd level spell slot to them for fly is absolutely nothing.
Could we see the top of the shaft?
Sort of. No, actually no. Because there's 30 feet and then another 50. So it's actually just no matter
Just
dark
descends
vision
into
or what,
darkness,
it's just
or
darkness.
ascends into darkness.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm trying to save my wild shapes for the final battle. I'm wondering. There's gotta be something clever we can do.
Well, Illican, you're strong enough to individually carry each of us, right?
Yeah. Once he gets to the top, he can just hold the rope and hoist everyone up. It's just a question of how he gets up there.
I mean, I can handle that.
Boom. Done.
I can just cast fly. I mean,
I'd rather not. I can Oh wait, one creature lives after you destroys. Yeah, I can do levitate. I can levitate him up.
All right.
Okay. What's the range on levitate?
60 feet.
Okay, he would stop levitating halfway up.
Oh, I thought you said it was 50 feet.
It's 50 plus 30 because you're on the ground. So it's 30 feet to the ceiling, 50 feet to the next floor.
When we get to the ceiling, it's like the ceiling with like the hole where the hatch is. If we go
Yes.
through the hatch, is there a place to stand?
No, sir.
So it's just
Yeah, they're
all-
wizards. They usually just cast fly on themselves and levitate upwards.
Yeah, that's my bad. Okay. I misunderstood.
Yeah, no problem.
Big Small's gonna start tying a few ropes together.
Okay.
And yeah, no, I can't do anything.
So it just
Alright.
like opens out. There's no place to stand.
No, sir.
Hmm.
Not until you get to the top.
Until you get to the top. Yeah.
Yeah, but
so,
you
I
haven't.
mean,
You don't know what's at the top.
this-
Could be
Yeah,
a,
I was gonna
yeah,
say
could
I,
be a death trap at the top. You
Yeah,
have no
yeah,
idea.
it could be. Yeah.
I usually don't do this because I don't like doing it, but we're in the end game now, so I will take Grim. And just be like, I just need a quick favor from you, and just fly to the top and see what's up there for us.
Very good. I
And
think.
I'm gonna send Grim up the shaft.
I think that is an excellent choice. So you send Grim up the shaft,
Better not
and
die.
okay. Hold up. Okay. Grim ascends the shaft. You view the world through his eyes.
Yes.
Okay. You ascend into an oval hall that is glittering with frost. I guess the previous chamber is frosty, so I guess all of this stuff is covered in frost. So, there are carvings that decorate the walls, and long icicles hang from the ceiling. Above the hole in the floor, there is a 10-foot radius dome of translucent ice that encloses the area around the shaft from which you emerge. I think I'll just pull your token over here so you can see what the fuck I'm talking about. Just your token. Oh, boom. And then I'm going to shift ping you over here. Everybody else can move back. Can you see?
I can see, yeah.
Okay. So you see how there's like a dome that covers the. Okay, very cool. You have the feeling that this is some sort of wall of force or something. The only reason that you can see it is because it is covered in ice. However, at the far end of the hall, there is a double doorway. Next to the double doorway, there is a levitating blade with a question mark. Sword, maybe? But it is just an outline almost. Because it is actually a patch of pitch darkness. Like a tear in reality, both sucking in light and bending it around it. Let me show you a handout to maybe make sense more of what this thing is. AK. Yeah, here we go. It looks like this. It hovers in front of the doorway. You have the feeling because Grim is so small that it has not, I'll say in quotes, noticed.
That's fine. As soon as I get a good view of the room and realize that's not like a death trap the second he goes through the hatch, I'll bring him back to me because that's enough danger for Grim for one day.
Okay, I think Brendan's face says it all, and that is where we will end the session for tonight.
All clear, boys. Go ahead.
Dude.
Oh, that was a fun one, guys.
Nice.
Living Blade of Disaster.
Yeah, you
that
know,
doesn't sound
the
so bad.
8th or 9th level spell.
Oof.
We on for next week?
I'm good.
Are we?
17.
So I think are we good for the foreseeable future?
Yeah. It's fucking
Yeah.
sick. Love that. All
Yeah.
right.
I'm excited, boys.
You have, I mean, you haven't made it there yet, but you will be up one more level. I gotta tell you guys, even though
We're
you won't
leveling
know.
up.
No,
Yeah.
you won't know, but I want to just sort of draw your attention to, because this is the best part of this little encounter. Blah 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 blah. The very last line of the spell, Blade of Disaster, which is a 9th level spell,
Oh,
Jeez.
is the blade can harmlessly pass through any barrier, including a wall of force.
oh wow.
So it's gonna do hit and run tactics of coming out of the wall of force, striking us, then going back where we can't hurt it.
And the damage is on a hit 4d12,
But on a crit,
but on a crit, which is an 18 or higher, it deals an extra, so the 4d12. And then, so basically it's 12 to be d12 on a crit.
What the fuck?
12.
So-
D12.
And the best part is, it's like one guy goes up the rope,
Yeah, someone
and
has
then
to do
someone
it.
else goes up the
Wow.
rope, and then someone else goes up the rope.
Wow.
Yeah, I can roll good on when I check fake spells, but fireball, go fuck myself. Does Blinn have disintegrate?
I don't. Oh, she might have just got it from the liches. Does she have it from the liches' paw?
No, she has power word kill.
Okay, well, how
I
far
was
that
gonna
goes.
say this.
Wait! I forgot. I was so stuck on the fucking Blade of Disaster thing because it's so dope. Above the door, there is a crystal set into the wall that glows a faint blue. No, it's green. This one's green. Got a faint green light. There you go.
Ooh.
Faint green light.
Okay, well,
The
I'm
same
terrified.
crystal we saw in the
Evocation Tower.
yeah. Maybe.
The one
No.
that turns on and off the wall of force.
How do we get through
Oh.
the forest to get there?
Didn't you just teleport? Oh, it was blinking. It was like kind of fucked up. So we
Right.
couldn't get through
So
it.
you actually can't leave a wall of force. Like you can't exit through it.
Yeah, you can.
You-
It's
you
it's
can't
force
cast
cage
spells
that
through it
traps
either.
you. Yeah, you can like dimension door and misty step, but like with force cage, you got to make a charisma saving throw to teleport to the other side.
Sounds like we're pretty fucked either way here.
Jay is deliberating.
It's like, man, I really wanted you guys to die.
Yes, I really wanted to kill you.
I don't
in
want
this
you to live. I
room.
just want you to live by the rules. Why? Huh. So you can cast spells through it?
No, like you can't do like a fire bolt through it, but
And how the fuck can
Like a
you do a
teleport?
dimension door through it?
because
Because you can see the other side?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or at least I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Because like force cage,
Something
is
is
a 7th
iffy
level.
about that to me. So I have very detailed. That I have my like. I take my notes and I transfer them over to like Cliff Notes, but I have very detailed notes. Check this stuff out. So let me deliberate that real quick.
We got all week, guys,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
for our demise.
How
Oh,
smart can
man.
this guy? How smart can this guy be when his
Yeah.
impenetrable defenses can be
Yeah,
destroyed
I
by
see
fireball?
how. I see how. Yeah, you could dimension door out of it.
Can't wait to see how it goes next week.
Yeah, I can see how you can Misty Step and dimension door through it.
Yeah,
can-
or like
I
force
see-
cage is.
I see
upgraded version,
the. Yeah, I see the.
where like can't even disintegrate it.
Yeah, you can't walk through it. Right? So like non-spellcasters are fucked. But a spellcaster that can do like a dimension door or a misty step can totally get through that. Okay.
But then you spend an action to get in there, or your one spell for the round to get in there. So
Right. Yeah.
What about a mage hand? Can you cast a mage hand in there?
Yeah.
or like summon
Another creature.
aberration.
Oh yeah.
You
That's
could
right.
really, you really can cast through it. You just can't physically pass through it. So if you, but I think in my opinion, if you mage handed in the dome, the mage hand is stuck in the dome, right? But if you mage hand out of the dome, the mage hand's good to go. I think that's sort of the deal with that. Cool. All right. Well, you guys can fucking figure it out later.
Godspeed. Yeah. All right.
Jeez.
Cool
All
boys.
week to think about how we're gonna die next time.
Yeah, and you know what? We just ever so closer to the Spindle and Iriolarthas and all the very, very bad things that are coming.
Can't wait.
I only burned 4 spell slots in that combat, so it's not terrible.
Not terrible at all.
Gonna need that short rest before Iriolarthas.
Yeah.
Hey, I burned none because I couldn't do anything.
There you go. Yeah,
Like
that's the good
That
part of being
he's-
stunned.
Illiken's
for the
gonna be
whole
our
fucking-
weapon.
Yeah.
Silver lining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, boys. I gotta head out.
Yes, please
All right,
get out of
yeah.
here.
All right.
Cheers.
There you
See
go.
y'all in
See
a
y'all
week.
later.
Yeah,
Good
bye
shit.
guys.
Till next time.
Yep.
Yos.